awards.
I'm keeping my eyebrows. Thank you very much, chat.
Get your R spam.
We've already
in case it's
prepared
something we don't care
the
about.
necessary tools.
That's why you watch here, Beaver. You don't get any ads.
And then Jahi's going right into his announcements.
Okay.
I'm just gonna link this again for those of you in case you do get an ad and you're not subbed to the stream. I did run an ad before, so hopefully you should be okay
So
for
I
a
believe
while.
this is Jay's intro message I'd like to go over. Okay. Hello, adventurers. Thank you for attending the Calpheon Ball today. I can already feel your beaming support. And also, thank you to those watching online worldwide.
You're welcome, Jay.
I'm always a little nervous to greet you all like this, and especially more so today. I'll let it catch up, chat.
Oh, Jahi's talking about like a little side thing of seeing people enhance and succeeding.
Ah, okay.
And he hopes everyone succeeds.
Mayanora, thank you so
Yeah.
much for the resub. I appreciate that. I turn off alerts though, so we don't
so in
miss
the
anything.
past,
But thank you so much.
balls revolved around what we have created, and we tended to focus mainly on the creation process. Many adventurers have said that while creation is important, maintenance, improvement, and making meaningful moves until they are all complete is even more crucial.
Thank you, Nova. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So, this time around, we've prepared to
train is
reflect
close.
upon the past and will discuss the aims and direction of Black Desert in the upcoming year. At Black Desert, we have always hoped that each adventurer's choices are their own unique answers.
Please, I beg.
With
4 million
9th anniversary just passed and the 10th coming up next year, we reflect and ponder on whether or not we have stayed true to our original direction.
Definitely not, but okay. Since that was PvP.
Black Desert still has many things that need to be changed, but things have changed a lot compared to our beginnings. There was a time when silver had weight, and each village had independent storages that required the transport system. We filled the game with more realistic aspects such as NPC amity and work hours to make your experience more immersive. Back then, we didn't even think of teleportation, and whilst convenient, those types of features would reduce the significance of trading and having to travel with horses and donkeys. But so many changes have occurred over time. Teleportation was introduced with the Magnus. Storage movement became easier, silver weight was removed, and treasures were added, which allowed all your efforts to result in more convenience whilst playing. Both the real world and the world of Black Desert must evolve over time. For over 9 years, Black Desert has
Yeah,
been
they
running
will. Did you not
non-stop.
see the start, Solar?
Every single day and week, we are creating, fixing, and trying new things. Life is said to be about fully improving oneself, and the same thing can be said for game development and service. We ran this far thinking that we were going to in a straight line. But when looking back, it's always been full of twists and turns. So from now on, Black Desert is going to change even more.
Monka change.
We're going to look back at where we've come from and consider what path is next. And with your thoughts, we will take the next steps alongside our adventurers. Change is always a frightening thing. Sometimes it's hard to accept what is necessary, or hard to decide if you should follow your head or your heart. Change does not always lead to desirable outcomes, and it comes with a fear of irreversible consequences. Because of this, we have acted cautiously, making minimal changes, but it seems that a lot of things have piled up. And now is the time to face those fears and make that change. Today,
Remove PvP.
with the support of all our adventurers watching and the passion of those who have always enjoyed our game, we aim to take a step toward change and overcome our fears. Of course, this change can't happen all at once. We've prepared now how to approach the change step by step, and some things will be improved while others will be streamlined. I brought the 2024 patch notes with me today so that we can review the past and prepare for the future changes. The 2024 patch notes are on the screen soon now. There we are. And before we dive into the details, here's GM Laffy to give you a quick rundown of what we've got to share.
Dude, if they make Black Shrine sick, I'll be so happy.
One moment, and I think he's going over.
It's
like,
Decky of Valencia, right? Let me just
Magnus.
double check that.
Right.
Yeah, Decky of Valencia.
Then you can go
Decky,
right
oh my god.
On
I hope
screen
the
you can
Black
see our
Shrine and Altar
2024
Blood
patch
buffs are going to
notes.
be big.
And let's start with a brief overview.
All in one
Let's start
preset,
with the
that
means
could be
of
good.
Travel found in the world of Black Desert. The Magnus brought up on significant changes, but there still seems to be some discomfort when it comes to travel. So we plan to improve the Magnus so that loading only happens once.
Pen
So we'll
gear and
introduce
accessories.
a teleport
from
function
questing.
to make it easier to get the content such as Black Shrine.
Serendia
and
Renewal.
Ataraxion.
What's Serendia Renewal,
Our
you
objective
think?
is to enhance
We already had
convenience
Elvia.
and minimize unnecessary routes when moving around the world to utilize content. And moving on to item simplification. Up until now, we've been constantly adding new items, and it seems like it's about time for some reductions. We plan to simplify items, such as enhancement materials with too many varieties, such as blackstones, gathered
Yeah, I know, Beaver,
materials,
that's what I'm saying.
event seals, and so on. Our hope is to purge any clutter from our inventories and to make your adventures much more enjoyable and immersive experience.
I don't think so, Hale. But maybe.
Moving on to the updates in contents. First off, we plan to improve the income from monster zones, enhance the quality of the Olekita zones, and add the Dekia monster zones to Valencia. Also, in addition to monster zones, to obtain the best gear, I'll let him catch up real quick. Also, in addition to monster zones, to obtain the best gear, like the Baraka accessories, the Altar of Blood, and the Black Shrine will be remastered, including some more challenging elements. Overall, we'll be
long as it's
refining the
rewarding.
existing content to make it more enjoyable and to overall improve the quality and flow of the game.
Okay.
Next up, we have some guild-related updates. The guild missions and bosses will be improved. The guild history system allows you to understand the history of guild and its members will also be enhanced. And we plan to implement a new system to support the growth of new guild members. We're going to focus on enhancing guild content overall to really encourage strong bonds between guild members. Next up are quests. Content across the world of Black Desert is deeply interlinked. We will add a feature that allows you to easily search for quests. We'll also add a separate system for important quests such as the guaranteed pen accessory and gear quests to be more intuitive. We will also share news on the remake for the Serendia main questline.
Oh, that's what they mean by remaking Serendia. I guess they did Balanos though, so that makes sense.
And that's a brief overview of the patch notes we saw. We've prepared a lot more, so let's take our time and look at them together. The first topic we'll cover is travel.
Okay.
As you play
we
Black
interact
Desert,
with the well
you
without having to go
inevitably
into it?
end up traveling all across the Black Desert world. You can run on foot or ride a horse. But I think one of the most essential ones is the Magnus.
Hopefully we just interact with the
Okay.
well and we can just choose
Starting
where
off
we
with
go
the
or
Magnus,
something.
it's a system that introduced a concept of teleportation that didn't exist in the Black Desert world until now. Many adventurers are now using it. But there's one thing that's annoying. Currently, traversing the veins of the Magnus requires multiple loading screens. And so, hold, and so we've been cooking something to address this. Let's take a look.
Wait, no way that's the translation.
We've received feedback from many adventurers. So, Wuju has prepared a new gift for everyone who completed the main quest line of the Magnus. If you go
have to
near
wait
it well
agonies.
and call Wuju, Wuju will present a special map.
You can see how the Korean audience is clapping for it. I think everyone can agree that's
Let him cook.
let him cook. Yes, he's cooking.
You can then select a destination and enter the Magnus, which will bring you directly to your selected destination. As you can probably tell from what's on the screen, you'll soon be able to use the Magnus to go to Ulukita.
Well, that's useful, I guess.
Besides the Magnus, there's also travel for certain content. One example is the Black Shrine, as you see on screen. Currently, you need to first travel to the Land of the Morning Light, and then travel to each boss to play the Black Shrine. We'll also be simplifying travel to the Black Shrine to be similar to Battle Arena.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're just gonna go from wherever you are.
On screen, you can see the Black Shrine UI for the teleportation.
They had patch previews, but you haven't missed much.
As you can see, we're
They're
adding
talking
the
about
ability to instantly teleport. For example, if you select Sangun, you'll be immediately brought to his location and fight the boss. After the fight, you'll be moved back to your original location.
Rip Sangoon fan. Poor Sangoon fan. He deserved better. Or she, I should say, is a ranger.
And since we're talking about the Black Shrine, we're also working on improving the retry feature in the Black Shrine to instantly restart the boss fight.
It'd be cool if the boss didn't wipe your buffs too.
Okay, we're also improving Ataraxian in a similar fashion to Black Shrine. Like the Black Shrine, we're adding a unique UI that will display each region and boss info. This will allow you to instantly access Ataraxian from anywhere. Afterward, you can be brought back to your original location whenever. And we hope this new UI and ability to go back and forth from anywhere will let more adventurers enjoy Ataraxian.
If we're talking about traveling, then you probably can't forget the bane of new and returning adventurers, the Great Desert.
I like that the desert is difficult to navigate, though. It adds
The
flair and
desert is a
immersion.
place infamous for being difficult to navigate.
They should do the same thing with
you're
winter
not able to ping
region.
a place on the world map, making it not easy to reach your desired destination.
I bet they're gonna make autopathing work in the desert.
When we first created the desert, we wanted to make it feel like a real desert, with sweltering daytime, chilling nights,
I like
and
that.
seemingly endless dunes of
I think
sands.
you shouldn't smooth out
Since
everything.
then,
Some
a lot of
things
time
should be
has
left.
passed, so we think it's time for some changes.
You can ping. Okay, that's
Now,
good. Yeah,
as long as you have a
pinging is
compass
good
on
because
you,
that's good for
You'll be
PvP.
able to ping a location on the map.
That's fine. I don't. That's fine. As long as they don't change anything else, that's fine. Yeah, node wars. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. That needed to
nice.
happen. That's
We'll
fine.
even have
That's
auto
big.
navigation.
We think this will make quest navigation much easier and will be especially useful during node and conquest wars.
True.
That's fine. Because that is
There's also
annoying.
another place that's similar to the Great Desert, and that's the Great Ocean. Like the desert, the Great Ocean will also be changed the same way by allowing navigation with a compass. This will hopefully make the lives of bartering ship captains easier and make ocean content more approachable for new adventurers sailing for the first time.
Yeah, where's my free character? I hope they give us
Also,
a free
there are
character.
currently no trade goods markers in Magoria's Star region, While this is minor, we were adding trade good markers in the Magoria Star region.
Ah, yes. Okay. With travel in the desert becoming easier, we'd also like to apply this to the reason why many adventurers venture into the desert in the first place. I'm sure many of you already know, but it's Ackman and Histria. For adventurers scouring the deserts for Ackman and Histria, we're improving the means of entering them. Now, both zones will have designated entrances, allowing you to enter them directly. Alongside this,
That's
the
fair
quests needed in order to discern Ackman and Histria,
Especially they're probably
portals
gonna do
will
Dekia,
be
so-
removed, so that they can be differentiated even without them. That's nice. We
We
like
can
that.
see on screen right now.
Yeah. You needed the quest for that one.
They'll do Dekia, Ackman, and Histria. As long as they do Dekia Basilisk, though, please do Dekia Basilisk.
The goal is just make everyone's lives easier
Yeah.
in the desert.
And just a reminder, chat, we're currently on travel right now regarding
And then
the
I think
content.
we're going back to
Yeah.
Dream Horses.
I think you agree that horses are probably the most important means of travel in the world of Black Desert. In the last Hyder Ball, we gave all adventurers a dream horse. And while we had been anticipating appreciation, we were amazed by how much more we received than expected. And it made us think, maybe we should give it by default.
Oh.
So from now on, all adventurers who step into the world of Black Desert will be able to get a dream horse.
Oh, that's pretty high.
Okay.
잠시만요. 그러면
Oh.
I don't know how I
Big.
feel about that. I miss
look
when
at chat.
horses were like breeding and you like. I don't know.
And Hudjin's asking, would the adventurers who got it before would also be to get it again?
Like before, all adventurers can get the Vipicus Rocking Horse and the Vipicus Calling Horn from the challenge menu.
There you go.
Ooh.
So you'll get that again.
Yes. And adventurers who got it before will also be able to get it again.
Okay, nice, nice. Okay, that's
So you
good.
five more clicks
So
for those of
everyone
you
that
that need it.
Thinking in chat that they won't get it.
So if you like had a second choice, this is your time.
Or
We'll get this.
Oh, and he's talking about the data now.
Last time, 65% of adventurers chose Ardonat, 19% chose Doom, 9% chose Dine, and only 7% chose the census.
wow.
We did predict that the majority of adventurers would choose Ardonat, but there were quite a few people who chose Doom and Dine, and some who chose the census. We do hope you enjoy the rewards again, whichever you will choose. You'll be able to get your horse or sensor next week after the maintenance on the 20th, so make sure to claim it.
Okay.
Okay, so after maintenance on the 20th, you'll get it.
Actually,
I think I went ahead.
yes.
Oh,
It's okay. You heard it
Spoiler.
from us first.
You
Yes.
heard it from us first.
Yes, you heard it from us first.
From Laffy.
And
Yes.
I use ahead.
Laffy, last time Laffy was way ahead as well.
We're in the
I think,
future.
next-
This man can't stop.
That covers everything we have for travel. We'll of course continue to look into
Where's my
improvements
free
to
carrot
reduce
license? I
unnecessary
thought they were
travel.
going to give away a free carrot.
As the Black Desert world continues to grow larger and larger with more and more content, we also want to make sure our game evolves so our adventurers can focus on enjoying the content and spend less time traveling to it.
I think everyone can agree on that.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Like, the world grows bigger. Yeah. Okay, so like we said, that was the section of travel, guys.
Oh, and I think we're moving on to
Yes.
item.
Yes, so item unification and simplification. So that's kind of the next topic. These are just going topic by topic, by the way, chat. So if you're waiting for different contents, just
We're
hold up.
jumping right into Blackstones.
Okay, so first we'll be unifying Blackstones.
And no more Blackstone armor, Blackstone weapon.
We
That's
think
good.
most would agree items are one of the big sources of clutter in the game. Optimally, whenever we add new items, we should also be unifying and cleaning up older items. But so far, we've been mostly just been adding more, and we want to change that. Let's take a look at an example.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot, right?
That's a lot.
And it needs to be unified, Nox.
Especially
That's
for
why-
new adventurers.
True. And that's why all Blackstones will be consolidated, leaving only the bare minimum that is required.
Oh, you just saw the blackstones emerge.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Most
Lappy. I didn't figure out what
Blackstones
was happening
will be
there.
part of this consolidation, with weapon and armor Blackstones being unified, as shown on the screen. Many special Blackstones will be removed and replaced with just regular Blackstones. And sharp and hard black crystal shards will also be merged. And sea content Blackstones will be unified into a single sea content.
That's a logical update.
Additionally, season enhancement materials will be consolidated into time-filled Blackstones. Unfortunately, as we created different Blackstones for different content, it grew more and more. And this is quite complex.
Yakuza should
So
link that
we'll do our
somewhere
best to
else and
consolidate
pretend
and
he has
organize
it in
Blackstone
this one.
items as soon as we can, so you don't have to keep track of so many different ones.
Next up, primary materials, which we plan to simplify. Let's take a look. The variety of materials does give a sense of realism, but it also adds another layer of complexity in gameplay. So we want to simplify things by reducing the variety. We're going to try to unify these materials by type, while trying to preserve the sense of realism as much as possible, such as consolidating the items that can be used interchangeably
One
and changing
fruit.
icons to make them more intuitive.
Wow.
For example, our many types of fruits and trace items will respectively be unified into single items.
Wow, that's weird. That's
You can
the
see on
weird
screen.
one.
And a
That's
little
a
different to
weird
them for blood and meat items.
Oh, he just mentioned we'll also be unifying traces.
Traces too. Okay.
A lot of this stuff, like, you don't like have a problem with new players though. Like,
Within the same group, the icons will be changed to intuitively differentiate their uses. In this way, we're simplifying the primary
I don't know, 'cause, like,
ingredients
this
as
is
well
the-
as the
this-
secondary and tertiary ingredients while keeping the special ingredients that are iconic and meaningful.
As you can
yeah, I
see
don't.
right on
That's
the,
weird. That's a weird choice.
presentation
Like
above,
the
you can see how all
Blackstones
the
is
icons
good,
are
and
being
there's other things they need to do
unified
for
into
new players
nice,
with like clutter
these
from
are all the
like
different
quests and shit.
bloods,
Like
yes,
this
bloods.
is a lot of
There's
stuff
going
that
to be
only
types
affects
of blood rather
experienced
than-
players. Like
What animal is from? Or monster.
Yes, I think we move on to the early days.
In the early days of Black Desert, we wanted to bring as much common sense and imagination into the game as we could.
all the
so
cheap
that
traces
adventurers
are
would
now
think,
gone.
This is the same meat, so it should
People
work.
reacting to
And then they
Calpheon
would
Ball
try
stuff
it.
is so funny.
That's
it's like
what
so
we're trying
fast
to do, but feel like we've gone too far with trying to differentiate all the materials. We will try to keep improving the game's materials to be more intuitive and to improve the barrier to entry by reducing the complexity while maintaining the significance and value behind them as much as possible.
Definitely a tough mission, but
No, there's no
Yeah,
market wipe. They
it's-
just
It's
did
going to
it.
be a tough one to try and like keep that feeling that we always had. But anyway.
Oh.
Next, we're getting rid of seed grades, normal, high quality, and special, since these tiers are only really meaningful when growing new crops. So here you are, see the image. Instead, crops will be classified as normal, high quality, or special upon harvest. This will reduce the types of seeds by a third and make it easier to obtain seeds. It will also remove the time it takes to make seeds go from normal
Why would you buy
to high
Blackstone
grade.
weapons though? That makes no sense.
Magical seeds will also be changed
Armor
in
isn't
the
worth that
same way.
much.
Oh,
It's not like that's a
I
scarcity.
think I'll need to
And the-
let Jake
The
go.
fruit.
Oh,
I
no,
understand why
I'm
people do
not.
fruits and
That's-
traces. Why would you do
Ah,
black?
okay, so never mind.
Right
He's
above.
gone straight ahead.
yes.
So yes, you'll also be able to stack your seeds in your inventory.
Let's go.
Surprise!
This will take
Oh,
some
that's
time,
good.
as this is not something possible by changing our current inventory system, but something that requires the development of a new one, but will definitely work to implement and this improvement.
Do they think that
Basically, it's
Blackstones
just
are going to
something
be
that
like
it's not a simple
concentrators or
change to
something?
our
What are they?
current
Why would they buy out
inventory system. There are
Blackstones?
New features that we need to cook up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
It affects different like systems, and that's why it needs
Party
to be,
elixirs.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at party elixirs.
Yeah, but armor isn't
Crafting
always
party
sold out.
elixirs with alt tier is something that takes too much time. So party elixirs will be consolidated into general elixirs. Now,
Nice.
general elixirs will apply to the entire party and last 10 minutes for green and 50 minutes for blue grade.
Okay. Nice.
Ah.
That's
We
a
know
W.
we know many adventurers also want some sort of simplification of elixirs.
Yes.
But we want to try to simplify the crafting prerequisites and see how it is first.
Yeah, taking the time to make them was so long.
We're also considering ways to simplify the variety of elixirs into 3 to 4, but unfortunately, we'll first simplify the normal elixirs this time around.
It was 10 for green chat and 15 for blue. So like the normal non-party ones. So the party will kind of disappear and it will just be dragged.
Someone
into
go check the
normal
elixir
ones.
market.
So just to clarify that, chat.
Oh, and we're moving on to crystals.
Okay, so we're also simplifying crystals. Since we released Black Desert, we've been adding new crystals here and there, but some of them are not well organized. First of all, there are a lot of different types, so we want to tackle the complexity.
Yeah, just different time, right?
So we'll show an
Different
image,
times, so-
fairly soon.
That's
We'll
fine for
first
me because
start
I
with
die all the time.
consolidating
So.
all the crystals
get the cheaper
with
one.
no or minimal uses while trying to manage higher tier crystals in their current state. However, there are low tier crystals such as infinity crystals that still have uses. So for these cases, we'll try to make sure these get changed in a way that these uses are not ignored. And for adventurers who are using low-tier crystals, we'll look into ways that you can get a box of similar high-tier crystals, so you can replace those said crystals. Okay. As for life and vital crystals, currently differentiated by the different life skills, will be merged, so you can use them for the same effect regardless of what life skill
really
type,
big.
whether you want to focus on
That's really
EXP
big.
or mastery.
I think that's a lot of unification
There's
going
a
on
lot
right
of
now.
unification right now.
Yes.
So many items.
And we're moving on to life skill unification.
Okay, so yes, this.
Oh, never mind. Oh, quest items.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
sorry.
Quest items. Items left over in your inventory from quests will be minimized.
Yeah,
We'll be
that
setting a
needs to
rule
happen
So that
now.
unneeded quest items will
new
be auto
players.
removed after the quest is completed.
Can't believe that wasn't
For
a thing they
items
did by
you get
default.
from finishing certain story quests, such as the Royal Edict you get from Land of the Morning Light or Atraxia's Hourglass. While there are adventurers who keep them as keepsakes, there are also some who are confused about whether or not to keep them or throw them away. To minimize this confusion, we'll add a tooltip description marking quest items that can be sold to NPC shops for silver. We'll make sure you won't have to worry about whether these items will be used elsewhere.
Nice.
I think I went a bit ahead.
But yes, so just to remind the chat, we will be creating a recap video as well for anyone that's missed it or is a little bit unsure. We got you. Okay.
As a scene who was in the mansion.
And I was just mentioning how, like, while for long-term veterans of Black Desert, there's a lot of, oh, this is like how it's always been, but for newer players, it's something that
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Always strive to make it
event
simpler.
items.
Okay, so for event seals, will be transformed from items into a system format. In the future, you'll be able to check your event seals in a dedicated, separate UI and
that's
immediately exchange them right away,
That's
which is pretty nice. I like that.
Yeah.
So many different seals. While we'll try to gradually lower the number of these kind of seals in our updates due to how each seal item has different purposes and rewards attached to them, it's a bit difficult to just remove them. So
Just be an inventory
we'll
tab.
be changing them to a kind of intangible item. Let's get a visual look soon, once Jay's caught up.
That's fine.
It's fine.
You actually kind of
We're
there we go.
Yeah, here we go. So here's like a nice little look. This is quite nice, actually. I like that. No longer cluttering your storages and inventory. As shown on the
Here's a new
screen,
UI,
event
not bad.
seals will no longer be in your inventory and go to a separate UI instead, where you can exchange them for rewards directly in this UI without having to go somewhere specific. No longer will you need to go to Shikatu for this type of seal or Igor for another type.
It's great.
That's pretty nice.
It's like
that.
one place, all your events,
Yeah.
easy peasy.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a W. That's a W.
And I think the most important thing is like with this UI, your
Yeah.
inventory is nice and clean. And,
Exactly.
much,
Nice and squeaky clean. Yep. It's pretty nice. I think I have literally one storage just full of event seals. Different types.
Oh, and there's some
I have
seals.
seals from
Other
when
items.
Sylvia was
Okay.
launched.
And beyond this, we'll also start consolidating and removing items that are useless or become meaningless, such as low-grade life tools, certain
The
accessories,
Ranger class.
etc.
Right.
If we use a low-grade life tool, such as a hoe, as an example. We're waiting for the hoe image.
Don't do it,
Okay.
Twitch chat.
You can see there are a lot of different types of one life tool. We will be
hoe.
removing all unnecessary ones, such as the bronze hoe.
Yeah.
As mentioned, the magical hoe.
The result will be that just magical hoe will remain unified under one name as a plain hoe.
Twitch chat,
Did they
please.
mention me?
Magical has been downgraded to plain.
Of course, items for mastery, such as Logia, Doste, and Mana's life tools, remain unchanged.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's mainly just
All
the
the
ones
hoes
that,
going to the art section.
unused or
Yeah. Okay, so life skills will also be receiving a major change. By June next year, we'll be merging all life skill levels on a family basis, chat. This is big. This is big.
What?
We know there are some adventurers who have placed various characters around the world at various gathering spots and felt a bit bad missing out on the unshared gathering levels. And for some adventurers who focus all their life skills on one character, traveling around to do them was also something a bit inconvenient. So we hope to address these kinds of inconveniences by merging all life skill levels on a family basis. And you can kind of see it like as an upgrade to Liana's tool bag. Once you set up the tool bag, you'll be able to use tools within regardless of the character you log in with.
Chat is super happy.
Okay, and we also plan on implementing the ability to
You just
perform
get XP
basic
merged, I
gathering
guess.
without any tools. We apologize since we said it before, but it's taken a while to develop. And also for all, the PvPers out there for like repairing like node forts, you
Oh,
don't need to
that's
get
really
levels up
nice.
on separate
And
characters
something
anymore.
that's really
Jay just
nice.
mentioned that was
Where are
interesting
you,
as well.
Agonies?
I know certain players that are
Oh, you're
certain
outside.
adventurers who are like
Agonies,
level
you asked me
50
to
where it's
join
just
a
like,
party
hey,
to get
where am I-
inside
what
my
am I supposed
manor
to
and
level
you're
now?
outside.
You're also planning on expanding them apparently.
Oh,
Expanding past your
okay.
level 50. Yes.
Really? Okay.
So I think like the biggest thing is like once you set up your like
Yeah.
tools,
You have
doesn't
multiple
matter where,
Guru
it's just you're all
50s.
ready to go, and
Yeah.
it doesn't matter which character you're. It just
Who
everything's
has
set.
Guru
Skill,
50
any
on two
character
characters
anywhere,
on the same life skill?
Each one, W.
That's great.
But yes, it's going to take some time to develop.
Yes,
but
it's
they're
quite a big change, chat.
oh, no, no. Assembly inventory.
And now we get to the assembly inventory. We're also preparing a separate inventory for assembling items. Assembling items is one of the unique systems in Black Desert where you arrange specific items into a shape to create a new one. Similar in feeling to solve a puzzle or following a treasure map.
Yeah, that's what that feels like. Do you actually?
Unfortunately, the system does have a layer of inconvenience.
Yeah, that's just cooking.
One is that you can't assemble
Find
items
another life
when
skill
using
someone
the
has that.
auto-range feature.
Life
Second
skill is basically
that
cheating
the
anyway
same
at
type of
cooking.
items cannot be stacked together. It's also difficult to figure out where they are and when you turn off the auto range feature. Once the new assembly inventory is available, you'll be able to open the inventory and see all the items you can add to it, similar to the family inventory, and move them in a way you need to arrange them.
That's nice.
You can use that to store like scrolls and shit when you grind history.
Now you can put the assembly items in this inventory and combine them, and since it's a separate inventory, you can use it while moving regardless of your item arrangement.
Oh, is that
there we
ancient
go.
relic shards?
Yeah, stacking. Items like ancient relic crystal shards will also be changed to be stackable in the current inventory. And when you need to assemble or combine them, you can use the new assembly inventory to make all of them at once if you have multiple.
Oh, let's go.
So no more just like
That's a lot of...
and moving
No more puzzling.
Yeah.
and then your inventory is full, you need to get new ones.
Okay, now
contents.
let's talk about contents. Our first topic is monster zones.
Here we go,
First
here we go. This
off,
is the big stuff,
we know
guys.
our adventurers are very interested in the silver gain of monster gains. If we boil it down, we're planning to adjust monster zones so that there is a higher level of gear required, and the more you'll be rewarded.
About
More
time.
gear, more rewards.
About
So let's see
time.
some figures here. The data summarizes the profitability of monster zones that
We
are
don't have a
frequented,
translated image of
frequented
this?
by many adventurers, divided into the average and maximum profitability. This is based on a 300% item drop rate and does not include Agris fever. The average income is calculated from adventurers who visit often. The maximum income is based, the Dekia Thornwood Forest is currently the highest earning zone, so it is visited by a lot of adventurers. To match this region concept, Ulukita's top zone will be buffed to match Dekia Thornwood. We're also preparing to buff the rest of the Dekia zones. Besides this, we'll also be adjusting silver earnings from zones across the board to match the level of gear required for said zones. And if there are zones that are difficult to buff due to balance, for example, Gyfin Rossia Underground, we'll adjust the so-called damage soft cap to increase the expected silver earnings. When these adjustments are done, we'll also update the monster zone info menu as well. Additionally, we want to change
getting a
Ulukita's
little ahead.
a little ahead. We're a bit too ahead.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, we'll let Jay catch up.
Yes.
So, the soft cap, like before
Okay,
the
yeah.
70%
So we're just going over
cutoff
the,
cuts
the
in?
rewards regarding the soft cap as well, and the adjustments of like those.
So they're
higher tier
acknowledging that
monster
the
zones
soft cap
have those
exists. That's
soft caps.
interesting. That's tongue grad.
Okay, so additionally, we want to change the Ulukita monster zones to be a bit more fun, to live up to its namesake of a high-end zone. We wanted to make the experience in the zones more fun, but we do have some misgivings. Rather than just them being harder, we'll try adding new scenes and mechanics to match its status as a top monster zone.
What does scenes mean? Like new environment?
That's pretty nice.
Yes.
City of the Dead
And,
should have been spooky. Changed my
furthermore-
mind. Dead mobs should be spooky.
The 4 monster zones in Valencia, History of
No!
Ruins, Akman, Pila
There's
Ku,
no
and the
basilisk!
Sulphur Mine will be added to Dekia's Lantern. Big W.
Oh,
Let's go.
While these monster zones are
Where are my
places where
snacks?
treasure items, material dropped, they were a bit disappointing, even when increasing the silver gain.
Brother,
So
nobody
we hope
cares
to
about
address
sulfur
this
mine and
by
peel.
adding them to Dekia. That's pretty nice.
Oh, and we're talking about boss scrolls.
Okay,
Oh,
so yeah,
that's so
simply
sad,
put,
man.
all summon scroll
Fucking love
bosses will be
basilisks.
poofed away. Just gone.
Ignored it.
There are a lot of bosses in Black Desert, and so we want to consolidate how they are summoned. All the old boss summon scrolls will be removed, and you can either use the ones you already have, or you'll be able to put them for sale. We'll also take into account any gear or materials that were only available
Chitina
from
easy for
those
new players.
bosses to make them more accessible as well.
Yes!
and right to Black
Let's
Shrine.
go!
Okay, so the Black Shrine, the Calamity 8, 9, and 10 will
9
be
and 10.
added to Black
Let's
Shrine.
go.
Since defeating the current highest difficulty of Calamity 7 activates a buff, we'll keep that the same. For Calamity 8, 9, and 10, we'll introduce something different. For Calamity 8, 9, and 10, we'll be changing them to easy, medium, and hard difficulties, where you purely fight the bosses with your own gear.
Oh,
Big. These bosses will also have a minimum AP threshold, but more about that. I
reward
think.
for getting
Sounds like
gear?
300, 310, and 320.
Okay, so yes, 300, 310, 320. You will not be able to deal damage to bosses unless you meet the minimum
your gear
AP.
matters. That's actually
So,
huge.
Work towards getting your gear to be able to
Top tier
actually
rewards such
get
as
in
Deborah
there
accessories.
and challenge these
Let's
bosses.
fucking go, dude.
And if you overcome these challenging bosses, top tier rewards such as Deboraka accessories will await you.
Gearlets and
We're
shit.
also preparing more challenging missions. Missions such as defeat the boss without armor, etc. Rather than must-have rewards, these will simply be nice-to-have rewards, like color titles and visual effects on your character.
That's kind of cool.
That's
great.
I love it. It's like nice to have rewards. These are big W rewards.
Yeah,
These are the flex.
Yeah, these are the flex rewards.
Like I beat him without any gear on.
And I think we're moving on to the Altar of Blood. The
Yes.
Altar of Blood will be completely remastered.
Big W.
The
So
Black
glad they're not
Shrine
scrapping that.
represents an experience for solo adventurers. So we want to revamp Altar of Blood as a co-op experience.
Okay.
Similar to Black Shrine, the Altar of Blood will have 3 tiers of difficulty: easy, medium, and hard.
Oh,
Just
and
don't
he's
gear
mentioning
cap it.
now that
Don't gear cap
for
it.
easy he wants it to be something that's like 250 AP, so you can fight alongside like seasoned graduates.
Fine, that's
Okay.
fine,
Next
that's
tier will
fine.
be 280, and the final being 310.
Okay. But not caps, right?
Like before, the Altar of Blood will be a defense type of system. It won't just have monsters pour out, but there will be a variety of mechanics and bosses
Cool,
that will be
cool.
added to spice things up
Cool.
and add some strategic elements.
Cool.
We're also going to make sure that rewards are specific to each stage, so that at the highest levels you'll have a chance to get a Deboraka accessory,
Okay.
just like in the Black Shrine.
Nice.
And if you fail the challenge, you'll still get higher rewards than in the previous stage.
But shy required.
Hey.
Can we do something about that?
Basically, if your
don't know any
CAP
shies.
is 310 or higher,
Yeah.
beating the highest difficulty will let you get a chance for
That's
Deborah
nice.
accessories, yeah.
And
Let's
for
just
why
give
we are
range of the
adding
shy
Deboraka
buffs.
accessories to both
Literally
Black Shrine
salt.
and Altar
Literally
of
salt.
Blood
Hired me.
is due to the fact their only availability is by spending a lot of time at certain monster zones.
True. True.
Ah,
always
they're
felt
removing the
that
pity,
this
the
was the right
combination
way to do it
item.
because it's so hard to get.
So no more
We
black
really
shard
wanted to
farming.
give the highest level adventurers more chances to get rewards that the Barakas from besides just staying in certain monster zones for a long time. We'll continue to gradually
more
expand
Sakraya.
this in this sort of direction.
If you want the Barekas, no more Sakraya.
Since we're on the topic of
Since we're on the topic of the Baraka, we plan to remove the materials needed to craft it and make it drop as an accessory only, while also increasing the drop rate.
Okay.
We
Increasing
will
the drop
also
rate.
apply the same change to other top accessories that can be crafted for materials such as tongue grade accessories.
let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
W.
So basically, they're like buffing the drop rate to compensate, but you no longer have to.
Selling
go
my
through all
black
those steps
shards
on
right now.
Yeah.
crafting,
Also,
yeah.
getting
Too
a red
real.
shard, black shard, it's always difficult.
Oh, let's see the
So like tongue
market.
grade
Hang on.
accessories, dawn earrings, those accessories as well will be receiving the same.
Sorry,
kind of
I know it's paused.
change where
Don't
they'll
worry.
drop,
It's 'cause-
and the materials will no longer.
All right, I got mine sold.
Trade.
Wait, I need to sell my red shards.
Okay, so we've made the difficult decision of temporarily removing the trade system.
Oh, it's too late for that
It's
one.
gone. Due to the trading
Whoa.
system, there are various restrictions,
Goodbye,
so
trading.
we've decided to temporarily remove it while leaving processed trade crates They're going to stay. For example, there are several restrictions, such as if you're in Paddocks Island and get a trade good with a tagged character, you can't sell it or you can't do Imperial delivery. Additionally, you cannot travel through the Magnus or use the traveler's map to move your character because of such restrictions.
Oh.
71 Mark of Shadows. Fuck.
Okay.
I was too slow in the Mark of Shadows. I didn't think about that
With the
one.
removal of general trade, these restrictions will be gone, allowing adventurers to play more freely. Of course, we're also disappointed about removing general trade. As we mentioned, if you try to improve the current system, many restrictions would still exist. So we decided to temporarily remove the system, temporarily. However, rest assured, we'll introduce an improved version of trade later on.
서비스가 이제 저희가 지속되면서 새로운 시스템이 굉장히 많이 생기고 챙겨야 신경 써야 돼요.
As our game grows, more and more systems and items get developed and added, requiring more attention. This means there are frequent situations where adventurers need to change between playstyle sets.
기술 통합
So finally they're
Mainly being
doing like
crystals,
preset for
artifacts,
literally everything.
lightstones,
화면 쪽
skill presets, and
About
skill
time.
add-ons.
각각의 이제
We'll make it so that you can select them from an all-in-one
About
preset.
time.
만 선택하면은 모든 세팅이 이제 자동으로
We want to allow you to be able to set up presets depending on your playstyles and freely select them.
리모컨처럼 눌러서 조정을
As you can see in the UI,
또 프리셋이랑
it's like a remote control for your presets.
Purim will find a way to make this work when he's CC'd to swap into DP.
In addition to this preset,
대기해서
Arena of Solare will also get the ability to save your gear, skills, and skill add-ons.
솔라에 들어가도
And when entering
적용되게
the
이렇게 쭉 계산을 해보겠습니다.
Arena of Solare, from PvE, you'll be able to instantly change to a PvP set.
계산 빠르게
Oh, and vice
Oh,
versa.
nice.
Oh.
네, 다음으로는 이제 강화에 대한 얘기인데요.
And Jay is saying that, you know, understands inconvenience, so working on as fast as possible.
했을 때
Yeah.
강화 확률 증가 수치가
Enhancements.
Okay, next we'd like to talk
Ooh.
about enhancements. We want to change it so that
Wait, what
when
is
you
that?
fail on enhancements with Cronstones, the
Oh.
stack will be increased by 1.
Right now, he's mentioning how like
아무것도 남지 않아서
more and more adventurers are using Cronstones to
Yeah.
enhance, and there's this kind of burden for it. So
Very
they want to kind of have this stack increase by 1 when you
Credit
fail
card,
with
but
Cronstone
yeah.
enhancements.
엄청 큰 변화는
Even though the number of 1 may be small, we want to preserve the hard work of our adventurers, just like the concept of the stacking system.
Yeah, but
We've
that.
heard feedback about
But
the
when you
stack
fail a
system
pen
being the
accessory,
barrier
it
to
only
entry
increases by
or
1 if
need
you
a
weren't in
ceiling,
Chronet, right?
or
So
needing a ceiling. But improvements must be done incredibly carefully.
big nerf to
making
raw
it
tapping
extremely
accessories.
difficult.
여러분들의 이제 노력
The whole idea of the stack system is that it's a bonus, a reward for effort that increases the odds on your next attempt.
So what are you going to
Instead
do
of
about raw
everything
tapping
simply being
accessories?
wiped out on a failed enhancement.
이런 얘기를 더 많이 해주시긴 하는데
We recognize that this is an unfamiliar
Someone in
system,
guild chat
can
says,
be a
"What is
barrier
Ulcer
to
Blood?
entry,
I'm in
and will
shambles."
continue to improve our guides to make it easier and more intuitive to understand.
다음번에
But we're not giving up on these things,
노력에 대한 보상이
and we'll keep working on them
새로 오신
to
분들은
see if there's a better way.
진입 장벽이 된다고
You got a little ahead of him, but
Yeah.
basically, he's mentioning how like for new adventures,
Yeah.
this kind of barrier entry
Yeah,
is
yeah.
something they like. The enhancement system in general is a big barrier of entry just because the system has a lot of layers to it. And
Right.
it is something that takes time to learn and master. So they're
Absolutely.
going to be working on
또 뭐 그렇다고 뭐 포기하는 건 아니고
No, he didn't say that,
easing-
Warbs.
adventures in better with it.
찾아보겠습니다.
But they're not going to be just giving up on
Don't bait
enhancements
people.
like this. It's not like this is we're fine with this.
Yeah.
They're going to be working on improving it still.
이거 말고도
Now
변화가 필요한 부분들이 있으면은 또
that pretty much covers our content section.
Well,
I think.
다음으로 이제 길드
not what I wanted from enhancement section, but okay.
굉장히 많은 변화가 찾아오고 우선 길드
Guilds.
지도를
Right.
추가하겠습니다.
So let's talk about
이제
guilds.
붙이는 하나의 형용사라고
We'll be adding guild titles. Achieving certain objectives with your guild members will reward you with guild titles.
It's kind of like something like you can like think of it like a current titles or like even
Yeah.
an adjective that you can use to make the guild names
Right.
funner. Yeah.
Like if your guild has a lot of high-level captains, you'll get a sailing title. And if your guild has a lot of treasure, you'll get a treasure title. In this way, you can use a variety of titles depending on the nature of your guild and your guild members.
Oh, you can
play.
see it above where they have like
So-
Black Spirit Guild, and then if you change
Minister
it,
of
it's like,
Propaganda Anfields?
the Brave Black Spirit or something
Ah,
like that.
okay.
Kind of combining into one. So it's like an adjective and a name.
Ah, right. So
in
it's
front
got,
of the
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
아, 괜찮습니다.
Okay.
근데 사실
I can already think of possible fun combos.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And possibly maybe not so
Six.
fun combos.
Roof Overlord.
크론석이라는 게 뭐 우리 모험가님들이
Oh, I see some couple of not so funny combos.
하시잖아요. 근데 이 크론석이 1스택이라는 게 한 번을 도전을 할 수 있는 스택이
Okay.
Oh, this is the guy who is literally paid to be
Mentioning
excited
going back
about
to your
everything.
crownstones and kind of explain, hey, sometimes
You miss loads. It's too hard to
he's
TLDR
having
right
to-
now.
he's trying
그래서
to.
제가 사실은
I don't want to talk over them too much.
We understand.
아무 반응이 없으니까 내가 이해를 잘못했구나라고 좀 듣고만 있었는데
He wasn't sure.
아, 내가 잘못 이해했으니까 입 다물고 있어야지라고 있었거든요.
He misunderstood when it increases. He's like, if you succeed, but
Okay.
yeah.
네, 일단 다음으로 넘어가겠습니다. 그리고 길드에 해시태그를 추가를
Can we move on?
예를 들면은 수다
Oh, guild hashtags.
Ah, so we hope to allow guilds to set up
mixed.
certain hashtags to help with their recruitment process.
Oh.
When you set up
No
hashtags
Dekia
that represent
snakes.
your
I'm in
guild,
shambles.
others will be able to search by hashtags when looking for a listed guild.
정한
You can see
Hashtag
these hashtags
toxic
on the guild
orca.
page and search for them in the guild list. Guilds with the same tag will
Hashtag
also
meow.
search for each other. So, it's a good indicator for adventurers who don't have a guild yet to find one to join.
Oh, so like you can see up there, it's like PVE, like
그다음에 이제 길드 커뮤니티
Sailing.
Yeah, just general, I
like
can imagine,
progression,
like game
like-
types. Yeah,
길드
yeah.
부장님이나 부대장님이 길드 전체에게
Okay.
알람
and
메시지를
guild
띄울 수 있는
alerts.
Guild alerts. We'll continue to work on the guild community, but first we'll be working on guild notifications. This will allow the guild leaders or officers to send a designated message to the entire guild.
길드 운영하시는 분들
For example, we're having a guild battle tomorrow at 9 p.m., so please join us. When you log in, you'll
What
get a
PvP?
notification right away. It's a similar feature to the current saying of the day, but it's a convenience feature for guilds and can be used in a variety of ways. We'll also be working
a
on
guild
improving
Papu versus
convenience
Creo
features,
battle.
like expanding and copying and pasting for note-taking features, like the saying of the day.
글자를
Oh.
입력하는 시스템이나 뭐 메모장에
Speaking of which, one more thing, we're very aware of the lack of usability around typing in-game. We're working hard to improve the in-game typing system, as well as convenience features like copy-pasting from Notepad and
Oh,
adjusting
yeah,
the
that's good.
color and size of text.
길드 임무 시스템이
Okay.
We're also working on fixing the fact that the input cursor only moves left and right.
우리 길드는 대형 길드인데
Next, we're diving straight into guild missions.
Okay, straight to guild missions. We also want to improve guild missions for you. We know that the current guild mission system is quite outdated, and we know that adventurers have inconvenient times such as a large guild.
해보면 새벽에 누가 다 해놓고
Only show small and medium missions are shown. Sorry, we know that adventurers have inconvenient times such as a large guild. Only show small and medium missions are shown, and so you have to move to a different server.
부담도 있었는데
The guild leader says not to do a specific mission on certain days because of the guild boss summons, etc.
길드 임무를 받아가지고 수행을 하시면 되고요.
So, the first thing we're going to do is change guild missions to be individualized. Previously, it was difficult to know which server a guild mission was on and whether to accept that mission. With this change, individual guild members will be able to accept guild missions without having to worry about this. However, we'll have individual guild missions focus more on increasing your guild activity, so they won't feel forced or mandatory.
해가지고 길드에도 도움되고
We'll also have a new special guild missions, replace the current type of missions. These will be available once weekly
일주일에 한
or
번씩
monthly for you
Guild
to take
raids?
on with fellow
Hurry up
members
and leave.
with generous time frames and nice rewards to reduce the
Leif,
pressure
read faster.
of having to do them.
And we're moving straight on with guild bosses.
Thank you, Laffy.
We're working on them. This will include removing summon scrolls, which will instead be summonable each week. We know you're also concerned about the lack of participation in guild bosses, so we're making the rewards for them more appealing.
Okay.
We'll also be rebalancing patterns like boss mechanics to make them more meaningful and ultimately make them simple and fun for guilds to do together. On a separate note, we're also working on a new Khan raid that will have a dedicated gathering area for Khan, which will help with traveling issues.
Oh, nice.
I think we got a little ahead, but like the idea is to kind of simplify and improve the system
Yeah.
to make it not just fun, but
Yeah.
strategic elements that encourages your teammates to work together.
Yeah,
And then there we go. The
That's the Khan raid.
yeah.
Oh, basically, it's a CTG for Khan.
Okay.
When they said guild raid, I
That's
thought it was
nice.
going to be really exciting. It's not. It's just guild boss stuff.
Which means that, removes that
They
kind of
fucking
like,
baited me so hard.
oh, should I go? It's a long way. It's, it's gonna be
Guild
quite
member
nice.
support.
So we plan to allow guilds to offer some form of support to their guild members.
Yeah, I think everyone can say that we've had
Yeah,
like situations where like, oh, I want to help my little
Yeah.
new member and join.
true, true. And we'll be providing support with items essential for growth,
Wait, I don't have
such
to
as
play the
those
game and the guild
which
can give me
increase combat
Deboreka?
EXP or item drop rate, and guild skills such as combat EXP buff and life EXP buff, as they will now have extended durations and enhanced effects. Additionally, you'll be able to expand the guild storage based on your guild score. We're also preparing a system to allow guilds to rent guild gear to their members.
Ah, nice. Where's my
So
pen Debo
depending
neck?
on the scale of the guild, it'll
Foo-foo.
become possible to rent pen gear or pen accessories.
Oh, so it's like a new it's a rental system, basically. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
just loaning out gear.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Of course, we're going to ensure that the system cannot be abused. We're going to do our best.
Come on. You
and
can't just
see,
let
how
people rent
we'll make
pen
this
shit.
work.
You just stop devaluing it. Like, the whole point of the ball should be like to make gear more. Oh my God.
And he's mentioning again, like,
I was
yes, an item
joking, Jay.
That goes back and forth, so we need to make sure
Yeah.
no one's using it for anything naughty.
Yeah, yeah, true.
But the purpose is like to give items so adventurers can progress without feeling
Yeah, yeah.
burdensome. Yeah. Oh,
And I think
guild
we're moving on
daily
with
Daily,
wage.
100
Yeah.
million
Daily
silver
wage,
daily wage.
Ooh.
At some point, we worked a lot for
I
our
deserve
5
that.
million silver. So now, the max threshold of daily wage will be increased from 5 million to 100 million silver.
Oh, that
It's pretty big.
inflation.
It's a pretty big jump.
20 times increase.
It's a pretty big jump.
We're also deliberating on methods for guilds to acquire the funds to meet this allowance. This is actually something that hasn't changed over the years after being fixed at 5 million in the early days, and it's become a pretty insignificant amount of silver, so each guild will be able to set a more realistic guild salary based on their guild's situation.
I remember being so happy with my 5 mil a day.
I worked hard for that with guild initially. It meant a lot.
But I think like, it's kind of this range now gives guilds more.
Like what,
freedom
36
to go,
billion a year from guild
You're
funds?
worth that 100.
Yeah, you're worth the
Yeah, you're
100
or
mil.
no, you're just a 5 million. Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep the 5 mil.
And then the guild goes bankrupt.
Guild
Fufu just
records
DM'd
or
me said
guild
that I
history,
can have
I
100 million.
Okay,
Guild
we'll
history.
improve
Services.
the record features within guild, such as guild history. Records such as time spent as a guild member or obtaining rare treasures or achieving pen Deboreka can be found here. So we'll also
So I won't be there then.
fix the bug where guild histories sometimes disappear. So we appreciate everyone waiting on that one.
You're
Also-
getting a little ahead of yourself here.
Oh, we're ahead of ourselves?
Yeah. It's fine. There you go. There now you see the.
Too good at reading his
Yeah,
mind.
Yeah, I'm just speeding up. It is what it is. It's fine. The subtitles are slow.
Yes, content. This is the
also-
Guild
content.
manners.
Ah,
We've had
This
a
is
lot
the
of
content.
feedback about guild housing.
Okay.
You'll now be able to designate a specific guild member's mana as your guild's mana.
Okay.
Basically, they received a lot of feedback about this, and they're like wanting to think about a good system, and this is what they cooked up basically.
Okay.
And
this.
and you'll be able to instantly teleport to and from the guild mana.
Oh, that's big.
And you can also use shared cooking and alchemy tools.
Okay. So you're cooking with
You're
the group.
actually cooking.
You're
You
actually
Oh, we're
cooking
actually
with the squad.
cooking. Yes,
Actually
actually
cooking
with the
together.
squad.
Everyone, it's time to make elixirs. Cook.
I'm gonna have a
That's
great
actually- it's
Gatsby
like-
party.
It's basically a mini call to guild. It's a call to my manor. It's like
Yeah,
it's
nice.
like gather everyone here.
So you just want to get someone in a guild that is insane at making guild manners, manners,
I think Anfield will love this one.
Hey! That's me. I'm the guy.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I like that.
think,
Okay.
Guild leagues.
Well, next up, we'll be covering guild PvP content. Ever since Black
Dead combat.
Desert's release, there's
talk
been
about
a
mana more.
growing progression gap within the game. And we agree that PvP feels most fun.
I think you're
Oh, we're way ahead?
yeah.
We're way ahead.
We're in
Okay.
guild leagues.
I think in
It's a
Guild League, I think
15 versus 15 system where
Ah, right, yes. That will be getting to that.
guilds can compete against each other,
The league
and-
yes.
rank with each other.
Ooh.
Ah, okay, so the league offers a 15 yes, as was mentioned earlier. From guild
the
kill death
FPS.
ratios to individual scoring. I think
FPS.
Jay's gone ahead, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there's plenty of to
Yes.
keep you engaged, beginning with the friendly match rewards first, which will be around.
It's
Oh,
Bro,
the
it's
showing
like
first.
it's like playing
Straight
the
combat.
Scarlet and
And
Violet trailer.
basically,
like-
the system is purely based to have that joy of guild versus guild.
Musa is actually playable on this
battles
FPS
and-
though. so-
Okay. Oh,
And
that
like the
guy
goal
got
is, of course, like it's not just like one-sided guild
That
battles.
kill
it's
feed
more
is
like
real too.
always have matches where it's very close in skills or
Yeah.
like fighting compatibility. So have close and very exciting matches.
Okay.
you can all see the footage on
A
the.
shaky bay montage. Oh my god.
And like the
So these
goal
are
is
the-
to reach the first like a certain number of kills, basically.
Yes. So once your guild reaches X amount of kills, and there's so many different locations. Is this?
Black Stars
And-
End.
No, this one's Sakraya.
And you'll also be using your own gear. And like I think one thing that's kind of a highlight is you'll be able to see like who's the best in this guild, who's the best in other guilds.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Sakraya.
Yeah,
And it's meant to be kind of a bit more lighter, like kind of more
Yeah.
like a kind of friendly competition kind of feeling. of
Okay, yeah.
PvP.
This is
Yeah,
where they
yeah.
say we've removed Alt C.
And of course there will be rewards.
Of course. Of course.
And like as Jahi mentioned before, he wants to encourage more rewards in PvP, or he wants to have more rewards in PvP. And for like the friendly matches,
Ah, right.
yeah, they'll also have rewards of like around 200 million silver for each participant. Like for a
Okay,
win,
that's
basically,
nice.
yes.
How long's a round last though?
So,
Well, not just to win, just for participating. Yes.
so just for participating and having this friendly match with like other guilds. Of
If it's just for
15 versus 15
participating though, like,
Battlefield,
can you just AFK in it like people do in
200 mil
RBF?
silver.
And then
All
let's
the
say
all the
leaving
Timmys showing up
straight
and
to
just
Node Wars.
AFKing, and you don't actually
Okay.
have real
I think this
PvP.
one is actually something a lot of adventurers are.
Yes, this is
Hang
the
on.
terrifying part. What they're going to
probably
do
one
to
of
Node
the
Wars.
biggest content your guild can do is Node Wars. It's gone through some big and small changes over the years to get where it is today.
And we can see just how many changes have happened across since 2015, I think. Sorry, I can't
Wow.
see exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
2015 and 2002,
until now.
and,
We are
and we've been like trying to fine tune it every year. And
Yeah, it would be like
working on
over
it
here,
quite a bit.
2024, at the very end.
And of course, like we've been we've been looking at the kind of data for all regions worldwide, and it's becoming somewhat stagnant. And they felt that a shakeup was needed.
Right. Okay.
And then, so they want to like set up new roles, but before they go right into the roles,
That's
I
your
think
highlight,
Lafi
Godfrey,
can
really?
explain kind of the problems that they've.
Yeah.
Well, actually, wait,
Black
sorry,
Shrine
one
and
moment.
Altar Blood for me is the highlight.
Going straight into the
rules or the
rules.
problems?
I don't know.
These are the problems, and like for number one, basically.
거점전을 준비하기 위한 시간이나 노력이 필요해서 초보 길드들은 어떻게 준비해야 될지도 몰라서
Yes.
진입 장벽이 그런 게 좀 있고 그다음에 싸우고 싶은데 상대가
So like for number one, it's like there's so much time and preparation needed. That's kind of like a barrier of entry for newer guilds to break into the noble war scene, basically, and like, or just normal regular guilds in general. Just a lot of time to prepare and
Yeah.
get ready. And then another problem is like you arrive into Node War, and then there's like no one to fight. That's also another problem that they want to see.
Yeah.
And then the third problem is you get into a fight, and there's no chance. It's like a one-sided fight. You either completely steamrolled or vice versa.
길들이 또 접근할 수 있는 기회가 좀 적었어요.
And then the last one is it's difficult
Auto
to
translate.
join as a solo guild sometimes. It's like sometimes if you don't get your Diplo right or you don't have
Right,
the right
yeah,
connections,
okay.
then it's difficult for your guild to like, just participate. Like, just
Yeah.
actually participate at all.
Lots of politics.
So they
Sorry,
want
I'm
to try to
focused,
address, like, have new rules to address these problems. And he's going to be putting them on screen.
Okay.
And I think
거점 시작 10분
Lafi can actually.
So 30 minutes before the node war begins, you'll need to select your participating territory in advance. The participating territory will be randomly assigned 10 minutes before the node war begins. When the node war begins, neutral forts will come into existence.
시간도 다 다르게 설정이 돼
The number of neutral forts fluctuates based on the number of participating guilds.
지어져 있는
Each neutral fort operates on a unique timer.
Why do they have to
You
do
can
like random
view for
shit?
control of the fort right up.
Just listen to
You can
what we
fight
asked
for the
for. I don't.
control right up until the timer runs out.
점령하고 있는 길드가
The guild holding the fort when the node war concludes is declared the victor.
거고 그러면 그 길드는
Guilds that are victorious will be excluded from participating in different node
옆에
wars.
남은 시간이 남은
That's a.
길드들의 소유권을 들고
It's different. That's for sure. Like
Yeah.
I think
그런 룰인데
Node
even
wars
as someone who's
are
played
fine.
the game a lot,
They
it's
just
kind of hard
need
because I've
어렵지 않은 되게
been so used to a certain type of
number
rule set.
revamps,
It's difficult for me
types
to
of
kind
nodes available revamps,
even imagine
more
this, like,
uncapped
just in words.
nodes.
And then,
Like
Jahim's also
you don't have
saying
to
that it's
like
difficult to kind of
reinvent the
understand
wheel
just looking
every
at
time they
the
make an
rules
update,
themselves.
man.
잘 준비하는
So he hopes that
건 좀 안내를 드리겠습니다.
many adventurers will try it out.
물론 이제 새로운
And then, of course, like
않아서 또 이제
because
Oh,
of
so
so
you
complex,
wanted
they'll
a
be
dog
like
for
preparing
Christmas?
guides,
Here's an
commentary
armadillo.
videos, and more to make sure
No, that would be cool actually.
adventurers will be ready for that.
필요한
Need a better example than that.
긍정적인 효과에 대해서 좀 말씀을 드리면은
And yeah, of course, he's mentioning that he understands that there's adventurers who don't like these coming changes and are unhappy about it.
A skunk,
And
yeah.
but they do expect to have them
같은 형제
Here's a
like
raccoon.
positives basically.
상대가 다 같이
Yeah.
I think there's 4 of them up on screen right now.
Actually, raccoons
like,
are cute too.
점에서 전투하는
Like basically reduce the
They
barrier
eat
of entry.
cherries, pretty funny.
길드한테는 좀 더
Like give a chance for like solo guilds to able to like win a node.
성체와 부속 건물을
Reduce the like kind of like snipe guilds, I think, like stick guilds, basically where guilds just plant and leave. Reduce that kind of the chance of that happening, and
초보 길드는
make more like territory-based combat happen, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
매번
Like basically
위치를 찾고
increase the activity of like
어디 있는지 막 이런 것도 찾고
territories. Yes.
거점을 시작하기 전에 굉장히 시작하기도 전에 스트레스를 많이 받아오셨는데 그런 부분들이 이제 없어지게 되고요.
Of course, some of these
그다음에 성체를
positives he's talking about right now, like
지원하는 참여하지 않는
If you guys need to
you only need to participate, don't need to
get any
build.
kind of reinforcement about what these
Right.
changes
More
are
about
like,
jumping straight into the fight,
점령할 수 있게 됩니다.
not having to wait for it.
성체별로 종료
And
시간에
even if you
마지막으로
tells you everything you need to know. I think
lose at the first
about
node,
these
you can
changes.
continue.
Yeah.
거점을 이제
fight.
한번 뺏기면 바로 거점이 끝나버리는 그런 게 아니라 그러니까 시작하자마자 막 5분 만에 우리는 졌어 끝났어 이게 아니라 거점을 뺏겨도 다시 그 거점을 이제 그 성체 종료 시간
Yeah, and they're mentioning how like
쓸수 있습니다.
just because you lose a node doesn't mean the node is automatically lost forever. You
Right.
still have a chance to
약한 길드나 소규모 길드
get it until like the actual end time happens.
Yeah.
So it means if you prepare for a fight,
할수 있게 됩니다.
the
결국은 이제 종료
on the day you
시간에
actually get
선택하는 게
fight.
전략적인
Yeah.
선택가 되기 때문에 그리고 또 이제 시간 종료까지 이제 전투가 계속 이어지기 때문에
So the idea is like
허무하게
um,
거점전 끝나는
because of these like varied timers across multiple nodes, you'll always have that chance of maybe even sniping, like not sniping, but like taking a node from a stronger guild.
Right, yeah.
이제 단일 기드에 대한 부담도 굉장히 많이 줄어들죠. 그 전에는 이제 저희가 조사해 보니까 다른 국가들도
Okay.
다
And as like strong guilds, as they like capture nodes, right? They'll exit the node war, leaving other guilds to fight for the other nodes, meaning that even solo or smaller guilds have a chance to actually win something.
Like participate in fight.
So
Gotcha.
even if there's 3 guilds teaming up together, one of them will be removed, and then
Yeah.
you can fight at the other
거점
node.
종료 시간이
Yeah.
랜덤한 거점이 또 있을 겁니다.
Yeah,
It's kind of a
yeah, exactly.
way to like bring fresh
They
blood.
just needed to
into
like
the
stop
onto
like
the
creating
Yeah.
like
node
a
war
million
kind
and a half
Get
different
more
types
people
of node
trying node
wars
war.
자연스럽게 강한
and like
More accessible
limiting
system.
the uncapped to almost no possible nodes. It's like
기존보다 랜덤한 상대랑 치열하게
And like the
지속적으로
very top tier nodes, of course, have more silver rewards, so it'll cause the stronger guilds kind of gather on those, and the weaker guilds to kind of gather in the lower tiers and so on. And it's like the idea, yeah.
Right.
기존에 즐기고 계셨던 거점전에 익숙해졌던 분들은 좀 아쉬워하실 수도 있는데 거점전은 아까 처음에도 보셨듯이 계속
He's
변화해요.
mentioning against, like, of course, he understands that there are both adventurers who have been looking forward to changes and
Yeah.
adventurers who are not looking forward to changes.
거점전이 또
But he wants to kind of emphasize that it's always been a system that's always been changing and evolving.
여러분들이 좀 부족하다는 부분, 필요하다는 부분들에
And he's saying, yeah, this isn't a perfect system,
Right.
and it's basically a start of a new one,
혜택도 좀 강화를 하려고 하는데 기본적으로는
and they'll continue to make improvements as the system
거점에
evolves.
따라서 특징 있는 혜택들을 좀 준비해 보려고 해요.
Okay.
And then
생산 거점은
beyond these just new rules, it's the benefits.
rewards.
What do you get?
그래서
Laughing.
전반적으로 거점 점령의 혜택이
Uh,
증가하고
We will strengthening the basic tax benefits, but we also be introducing unique benefits for different locations.
어떤 거점을 점령
Production nodes will see an increase in production.
keep tier 1,
Monster
but
zone nodes
remove
will see
every
an
other
increase
cap.
in
Tier
drop
2,
rates
3,
and
4,
so on.
5 should just be
You'll
tier
also
2
receive
and all uncapped.
special buffs
And you
based
can
on
have
the
tier 1
node
as it
you
is.
occupy.
Oh,
Okay. Sounds pretty good.
Overall,
시스템적인
more
거점이
rewards.
좀 있는데 이걸
So you'll be trying to win specific nodes.
and now I think it's time for Conquest War.
예, 예.
감사합니다.
목소리를 갈라서
Siege.
해주셔가지고, 네.
Well, for Conquest Wars,
준비해온 내용이 많으셔서, 네,
You guys are cool. Don't
죽이신 다음에
go to Medaya Saturday night.
Jahi, I think he's been like speaking this entire time. Like we have 3 of us and we're trying to keep up with one man. It's like he's a little sip of water now.
Yeah.
노잼이라고 하시기도 하고 다른 국가들도 상황이 비슷해요. 전 세계적으로 좀 비슷해요.
He's mentioning I wanted to wrap up on Conquest before taking this.
그래서 사실상 수성이 정상
Okay.
And he's mentioning how like for Conquest War they've
여러 가지
they've like
고민해 봤는데
worldwide, like across all regions, they're mentioning how like it's always been harder for defenders basically to hold their castle.
Right.
Yeah. So
Well,
they're looking to
not in a
kind of,
1v1, but the Pegasus basically made
Looking
it hard
for
to
like
defend.
balance of scale for the defenders basically,
그런 혜택들을 좀
and then so they're going to add new benefits for the castle holders basically.
Okay.
도움을 요청할 수
So,
있어요.
So like benefits that will allow you to influence the territory,
such as raising.
this is like raising taxes.
Yep.
이제 수성에 참여한 거점
Oh, and also you'll be able to ask for help from node war guilds in your territory as a castle holder.
Oh,
And
that's
guilds
interesting.
that respond will be like your defenders basically.
Okay.
공성 유대가 조금 많지만
You can see up on the screen right now that's mentioning that hey, node war guilds can participate if they're called up
길드 중에
to help by the castle occupier, the castle holder.
성은
That's interesting.
So like for example, if you're the castle holder in Media,
공격 온 길드들을 박살내고
like
It's literally the
you can
militia
ask for help
system.
from any of the node, like you can request help
It's
from
the
the node
militia
war
system.
holder, the node holders of your
Okay.
But like
territory.
formalized.
Like, even if 1 or 2 guild comes and help, that's a huge difference in the fight.
So it's like assigning like a mission to like giving missions to other guilds to come help.
기가 바로 영주가 되고 나머지는 기어도 순서에 따라서 보상을 받게 되고 수성 측은
Yeah, and the siege
I
side,
had to look at the wheel on
only
the side
needs
of the
to
circle
destroy
wasn't
the
good, so
command post to,
we designed our wheels as squares instead.
take the castle, right, to win, basically.
Right.
And like the first guild to destroy the command post becomes a lord, while the rest of the guilds will receive participation in order of contribution, of course. That's like the
Okay. So basically, it's the first one to actually.
And the defending side's goal is to just defend in a set amount of time.
Right.
And if defense wins, they get basically rewards for winning. Basically.
Okay.
including the Nord War guilds that help.
Okay, so basically the other guilds won't be fighting afterwards to...
Oh, and they're mentioning how the HP of the gate will auto-adjust based on the number of siege guilds.
Right.
Like basically, how many guilds are sieging you, like participating, and the HP will automatically adjust to match that kind of,
Okay.
give you a bit of a edge.
So you're gonna
Like,
have like
of course,
some guild
Conquest
that
War is
just
one of,
basically
like,
griefs and
most
just
kind of
gets on your wheel and just like,
Representative guilds, I think?
lowers
Or
your gate.
not guilds, but representative content in Black Desert. So they're trying to they're preparing a lot of things to kind of regain its former reputation as like the
Yeah.
thing, and then so in addition to like the basic rewards, they want something to like
What?
they want a reward that makes them like the castle like this is I'm like super proud of owning it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then here it is, a dragon.
So with that in
Oh.
mind, yes.
Guild mount
A
dragon.
That's the reward for the castle holders.
So the first and only guild mount in Black Desert.
Basically.
Like the elephant,
Yeah.
the dragon can only
The
be
guild can
controlled
ride a
by
dragon.
the castle of the
Castle.
castle guild.
Yeah. The lord basically. Wow.
So cool.
Yeah. Like
Wait.
the elephant, the dragon can only be controlled by the castle guild.
Please show me you have an actual video of this instead of just a concept art.
It's like the big. This is why I need to own this castle.
It's like, we have a dragon.
But Jay hopes that you'll understand that this is something that we're trying for the first time, and we've
Yeah.
just decided to start developing it. So it's gonna be a while before it's completely ready. Yes. But he feels that there needs to be something of this level to really give that oomph that
Right.
only something guild like the lords of the castle can enjoy. But it's not
Twitch-
just cool looking, but it also has some amazing abilities.
Twitch is
apparently.
gonna run an ad in
Okay, I
1
hope
minute
so.
and 30 seconds.
I'd hope the
So
dragon
make sure you
doesn't just
have
look like,
the
"Oh, they have a
stream up
dragon?"
if
That's
you
just a
get
flex,
ads.
But don't worry, it doesn't do anything. We don't need to worry about the dragon.
준비하다 보니까 길드 관련 내용들이 굉장히
Someone put Black Desert of Thrones.
길드는 이제 검은 사막을 대표하는 이제 커뮤니티로서 이제 굉장히 많은
And
분들이
he's just saying, oh, there's
활동을
a
열심히
lot of stuff about guilds.
저희가 전 세계
Yeah.
지표 기반으로 이제 길드에 가입한 모험가 분들을 뽑아보니까 한 85%
And
Okay.
he's kind of talking about how many adventures
그만큼 이제 길드는
like have
검은 사막의
like our parts guild, like guilds have become community fixtures,
Right.
and it's something that's incredibly important to connect you to just like a big open world. And they're talking about
Yeah.
85% of all adventurers signed up for a guild.
되게 덩그러니 놓여 있는
So yeah, so that means most of people have joined a guild.
길드에 가입하시면
And I think that the benefits of the guilds
오랫동안
are
하시는 든든한 길드
maybe too numerous to begin to list. But for those starting out, we think it's comforting to have a group of people who have been there and done it before you, rather than being alone
The guild
in a
Discord
big
is so good.
unknown world.
구매를 느낄 수 있다는 게 게임이
We
줄 수
think
있는 좀
it's one of the
최고의
best
그런
feelings
것 같아요.
a game can give you is that sense of connection and
That
friendship.
guild picture they just showed on the Russian
camaraderie.
stream would have been
You
sham.
feel like you're connecting in spirit,
너무 좋은 사람들 만나서 너무 고맙다.
even if you don't actually live in the same place, of course.
보람을 느끼곤 합니다. 저처럼 이제 중요한 역할을 하고 있는
It's also really rewarding
길드인 것처럼 다양한
to see
경험을 한번 해보고
people at offline
전체적으로
events
좀 보강을 해가지고
who are not so grateful to met,
그런
Who
Good.
are so grateful.
yeah, who are so grateful, who are so grateful to have met good people in good guilds. Yeah, the other way around.
I think it's a sign to avoid Endliv's guild.
yeah. It's just me. Guilds play such an important role, and as Jay said, we're going to be making some
Oh,
changes.
and we're moving on to quests actually.
Okay.
Content across the world of Black Desert is deeply interlinked.
And
하고 싶어도 이 의뢰를
like
찾기도
he's mentioning
되게
how like quests in the world of Black Desert sometimes it's hard to tell
이 의뢰가
like what you need to do,
Yeah.
what you need to find.
의뢰
Right.
검색 기능을 만들겠습니다.
I'm not sure
Don't forget,
what I like. Sometimes
you-
it's like
if you
even
got
hard
an
to tell, like,
ad-
what I want to do, right? It's like,
아이템을 가지고
use the YouTube.
원하시는 의뢰를
and they'll be adding a quest search feature to kind of address that.
Okay. Yeah. That'd be quite
뭐
nice.
이름이 잘 생각이 안 나거나 막 이럴 때는
And you can search the quest by its name, the NPCs, the wards, the items.
Oh, okay.
And this should make it easier for you to find the quest you're looking for
Right.
by either the quest name, the starting NPC. And if you can't remember the name of the quest, you can search for the item and the reward straight away. So if you search for a specific item, you get the quest with them as a reward. First of all, we want to make searching easier, and eventually we'll also renew the entire quest UI, so that you can easily find quests by purpose, objective.
Oh, even more cooking here.
그리고 다음 말씀드릴 건 이제 특수한 아이템인데 이거는 화면 한번 보여주겠어요?
Basically, it's just like a complete overhaul to just make it a lot more visually intuitive.
동학세 의뢰랑 이제 동장비 의뢰에
Oh,
필요한
and
이제 아이템들.
Seems something big.
이제 이런
Oh, is
종류의
that the
아이템들은
boss
pen
or-
weapon?
Ah,
The pen guaranteed jet
okay.
name?
건데
Quest line,
So the boss auras.
Okay. In before free pen black stars, bro.
that's a lot. Yeah. I remember trying to do the quest the first time around.
Yeah.
And it was something that I had to look up a guide.
Yeah, they're going to talk about the quests regarding pen accessories and gear, as well as the progression via both the quests, and use the numerous items only create confusion. So there'll be an exclusive UI to check the pen accessory as well,
Actually, Jatina
as
pen
well as
belt
the
would be useful
crafting
for me.
process.
Saves
There's a
me lot
look
of
at the
time.
exclusive
I think I don't
pen
need that
accessory
badly, but need.
UI. Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
It tells you what you have, what you still need to do.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Jatina
Like not only
pen
does it
devil,
show
yeah.
you like
Probably.
what items you need, but like if you have it, how many you need,
Yeah,
and you can basically you can check your progress in like real time, basically.
yeah, and it's not just to these system, to only this system as well, but to other systems such as character building.
You're getting a little high again. It's fine though. And
I
like
just saw that the previous line has been on there for a while.
but basically Jay's
feel
same
like-
thing as if adventurers really enjoy systems like this, you want to apply
Yes.
it too. Yeah. And since we're on
Depends how
topic
it's
of pen
implemented.
accessories,
Okay.
let's see.
Oh my god, here we go. Here we go. Pen debos.
A second time.
Okay.
Oh, you can make two? Is it going to be different
You
ones
can
or
do
the
the quest
same
line a
type?
second time. It's
not
happening.
one.
It's happening.
Oh,
It's time. It's
Two. You
time.
get two. It's time.
From time for my second pen ring. Since it's been added, like it was added in 2021, and it's been quite some time, and like we understand like there's
I still
more
haven't done the
difficulty, like,
first
with
one.
the daily quest and all around it, but like for people adventurers who are really dedicated and stick with it, there's
Right.
You can expect an amazing reward, and now double.
It's time for 2. Yeah. I think this will be pretty nice. I think a lot of people have been really appreciative of like having this way of obtaining their first pen accessory.
On this is something they've actually given a lot of thought.
Okay.
And he's mentioning how like, the most common goal for adventurers who like graduate from the season, Tet Black
People
Star
have some form.
after season graduation.
True. Many people do
Oh.
often tend to go for this straight away, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so Jay,
It's
Jay
so
thinks-
easy
I
to
think
save
it's
that money yourself.
Time for it to give it to
now
everyone
that's going to be
after-
taken away. You're just giving it.
upon graduation.
Okay. So-
it's TED.
Tet, yes.
TED,
Yes.
not pen.
Not
Oh,
pen.
did I
chat.
misspeak?
No.
Pen?
14 billion. Like,
Me too, chat. Me too. I agree. And of course, this. Oh, Hojun's asking like, oh, what's the difference between this and Tet Black Star? And
Well,
Jay's explaining, hey, not only is the guaranteed accessory quest getting improved, and then another chance to do it.
Yeah.
Now, for those who graduate from the season, you'll be able to get a Tet Black Star weapon.
yeah.
And
You cannot sell it.
yes, you
Yeah,
cannot sell
but
it.
it'd be untradeable, chat.
so you could just send
And,
it.
but
You get a free
it
send
can
every
be
time.
enhanced
So I,
pen.
so I can
Yes, okay,
sell.
you can
I can
enhance it,
sell my
Can't sell it.
real black stars.
So basically,
and
it's
hope I get
it's
one.
a starting off point for progressing your character.
Right.
저희 시즌 플레이 하신 분들한테
I think that's pretty nice. I think like most people who haven't got a Tet Black Star before are probably going to go for the main hand
And they're
weapon.
like basically, Jay is hoping that like you'll take this pen Blackstar and use it to really
Tet
carve
Black
out
Star.
your journey.
Yeah.
Or Tet Blackstar, sorry.
Yeah, Tet
Tet
Black Star.
yes.
It is Tet champ.
I'm just hoping.
It's just so
I
much
just keep
hoping.
hoping. Yeah.
Yeah.
예를 들어서 뭐 이제
Well, the price of Tets,
순수한 무리
yeah, they probably will go down. I don't know how much, because then you still want to buy them to send
live
it.
skill certificates.
진입 장벽이 생기고
All right.
뭔가 하고 싶은데 못 하고
Beginner and skilled certificate requirements for processing knowledge
아마 이제 뭔가 여러분들이
will be removed.
어떤 아이템 이제 구하실 때
You know how sometimes you have to complete a specific quest or get knowledge to
Right.
do specific
그리고 또
processing?
이거랑
So when processing, you will no longer need certain knowledge or quest. An existing quest will be changed to a special quest with a rare reward.
Oh.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Although we're getting a little ahead
필요한
actually.
계획에서
It's fine.
신규건가분들이 멍하니 서 계시는 경우들이 굉장히 많이 계시는데
And then
그래서 이제 처음 검은
And we've
시작하는
noticed
무언가
that there's some areas of Black Desert that can be a little frustrating or time consuming for new adventurers. And when they're trying to complete quests or play through the game,
그리고 이제
one of those
확장하는
areas
것도 하는 건데
is energy.
소모하는
And we're increasing
I haven't been paying
increasing the
attention.
starting amount of energy for new adventurers from 30 to 50.
개선을 하겠습니다.
This should eliminate many instances where you don't have enough energy to complete a quest, including those that naturally increase during gameplay.
에테리아 경공
We hope you enjoy your time in Black Desert.
그런 이야기를 볼까 하는데요. 과거에는 이제 어떤 아이템이든
Oh, and since we're on the topic of quests, he wants to talk about something
30분
more.
뒤에 1시간 뒤에
Okay.
제작이 완료되고 막 그랬었어요.
Some sort of like
Give me my free
Quest
carrot.
such as
So also related to quests are the Ephiria's sailboat and the frigate. Daily quests made their crafting times limited. These types of limited daily quests will slowly be removed. After the sailboat, we will then move on to instrument quests, and trading carracks with licenses will be made possible.
Wait, what?
에테리아 경범선 같은
You can sell. Is that? Did I hear that right? You can sell the license.
이제
That's pretty big.
Did he?
So
He said that, right?
basically, like, Jay's talking about why like some quests
This
are
is
limited.
happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, why they're like limited in the
didn't-
first place.
yeah.
I didn't mishear that, right?
Wanted,
He said
like,
you can
adventurers to have
sell.
that sense of satisfaction from
차이가 없어가지고
building
Yeah.
up to it.
Achievement.
차이는 아니었지만 지금은 이
Finally,
Now
boat.
their kind of stance and changes on thoughts on this has changed.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, he said
This
tradable
way,
carrot
adventurers
license,
who
right?
want to continue to enjoy the ocean content can make crafting or selling ships for another goal.
이제 이런 좀 뿌리를
I've been asking for that for
Unless he's still
ages,
talking about the previous
so I
part.
don't have to do Salies.
I'm sorry, Jay. I'm going ahead.
대표적으로
Stealing his thunder.
I'm stealing his thunder.
제작을 해 1위를 해
Pause, champ. Chat, we're pausing.
1위를 좀 제거해서
Some guy in the YouTube chat. Can I show you?
Back to carrots.
This guy just said,
Okay.
"How is
So,
North Korea letting
Trading
this
carrots
happen?"
with licenses will be made possible, chat.
방향을 잡아보고 있고
First time you just heard it right there.
이제 추가로
This way.
Yeah, so we're now back to shy instrument quest removed.
Ah,
and,
right, yes.
Yes, and now we're gonna get to the trading.
Yeah,
market.
Right.
Yes.
How could North
The first
Korea let
time,
this happen,
As we
bro?
said it right now,
중범선도
we're
등록적으로
going to remove.
Surprise.
Surprise. Whoa, trading carracks with licenses will be made possible. That's insane. There's no
Wow.
way. Wow.
또 알고 있기 때문에
Wow, that's crazy.
제작자의 대정보에 새겨지는 그런 좀 있을 거예요. 유명
Okay.
제작자도 뭐 생길 수 있을 것 같고
So with this, the way adventurers who want to continue to enjoy the ocean content
하시면 되고
can make
판매를 하시면 되고
crafting or selling ships for another goal,
분들은
and adventurers who want to enjoy the ocean
much?
by
How much?
buying rather than crafting will be able
Yes.
to do so through the exchange.
Yeah, how much though?
Central market.
Central market.
Yes. Central market.
중범선이랑
That's of
비슷한
course.
게 하나 더 있는데 페리도트
Nah, it won't be 200.
And of
Maybe like
course,
60
we
maybe.
recognize that crafting isn't without its challenges.
제조 좀 하겠습니다.
So, we're also considering adding the builder's name to the ship info. Oh, it's like when you get that. That's nice.
리마스터입니다.
We'd
저희가 작년에 이제
Also,
세렌디아
like to increase the price of Forest Path Wagon.
리마스터 하면서 앞으로 꾸준히 의뢰랑 연출을 강화하겠다.
Oh,
Okay.
I just heard Serendia storyline remastered.
세렌디아 리마스터 의뢰를
And
전해드릴 수
he's
있어요.
talking about how
분들이 이제 예상하셨지만
when we first remastered the Balance questline last year, we promised that we continue to remaster the existing storylines in order.
주인공은
And
세렌디아의
it's finally time to announce. It's happening.
지정장 조르단
Serendia main questlines are being
This is
remastered.
the content I've been waiting for.
많은 무언가님들이 NPC들이 뭐 너무 자기
And of course, you can see like the main kind of characters of the Serendia questline, like Jarrett and Jordine. Yes.
Jordi.
이런 점들을 좀 이번 메인으로 개편해서 확실하게 좀 보완을
Oh, chat.
하고 세렌디아의
You never change.
And like
Which I
they're
think
also
of the
mentioning that
first
they, like before the other remasters, they're hoping they'll be adding new cutscenes,
Right.
depicting the history of Serendia, making sure they're more approachable, not just like reading, but you also be able to have full voiceover, so
Yeah.
it's much more of a real experience.
Yeah.
And like, of course, he's mentioning how like
I know you guys
Yeah,
are being
just
super
immerse you
negative,
more
and
into
I
the
understand
story.
it,
Yeah,
but this should be done because it
various
makes the game look a
cutscenes.
little less archaic to
I
new
think we've seen it
players.
before in the other questlines, like the
So I get why you'd be like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck? Who asked for this?" But also, like,
illustrations were really cool as
It
well.
full
helps
dubbed
a
voiceover,
bit.
so English voiceovers
Yeah.
will be available. Yes.
세렌디아만
I really like the new boss fights in Balance.
Yeah.
칼피온 북부
the new Balanos questline is a lot better than it used to be.
Look who it is.
쉽게 이야기하면은 사실 세렌디아라 스토리라기보다
And like the Serendia remastered, like we've met Jordan pretty much everywhere. I think.
Yeah.
And the idea is to kind of get you more invested in.
거리에서 출발해가지고
Yeah.
델페성을 지나서
And North Calpheon story remastered as well, as we
Okay.
mentioned.
Calpheon.
마찬가지로 이제 다량의 컷신과 일러스트 그리고 풀더빙이 당연히 준비돼 있고요. 칼피온 북부의 메인 NPC는 아마 이제
Oh, that's cool.
Wait, to have Divios as a
Yeah, these illustrations are so cool.
Oh. So
I
we'll be
like
able to
them
follow
a lot.
Jordan's story all the way up to Northern Calpheon, basically.
Okay.
Basically making more and more invested in the character.
Nice.
무엇을 외치는지 잘 들어주시기 바랍니다. 또 하나 더 있는데요.
Oh, Vox as
또
well.
이제 기존 스토리 좋아하시는 분들은 좀 이제 잘 아시겠지만 세렌디아가 이제 공기가
We can finally find out what kind of advice or what kind of cry he's giving out. Vox.
Fox Cry.
Okay.
메인 스토리 이제 벨몰은 말고는 사실은 스토리들이 다 너무 제각각이라서
Yeah,
We're
Jordan's a
talking
real
about
one.
how like the
스토리의 개연성
various crossroads of Serendia will be unified.
느껴질 수 있는데
Ah, right. Yeah, because I think a lot of the time, the fact that you have to like make a choice.
Some guy in chat said, "Remove all
I think
male
it'd just be
classes,
nice.
leave only
It's
women."
quite nice that you're able to just
He's like the
go down
anti-Windy.
this one storyline.
분들이 가장 좋아하셨던
And like Jay's talking about how like the stories that our adventurers really cherished will be included and preserved, such
Okay.
as Isabella.
뭐 그동안 재미있어
Is like basically Isabella's story about how she. I forgot the.
일러스트를
Oh wait, sorry.
많이 좀 더 이해하기 쉽게 개발을 하겠습니다. 그리고
Basically like unifying Isabella's story with the main quest line.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
부패의 군주 크자카
I think it was like one of the most common one that they've seen as well. Like
their
in,
thing?
in a lot.
이제 사람 나이로 치면은
I wish they do
first
something
world
fun
boss
with
is
world
awesome.
bosses because they're so
Ah.
dead.
We get to experience the story of Kazarka, the first world boss.
크자카에 대한
Okay.
얘기를 뭐 여기저기에서 소개해드리긴 했지만
We're gonna get more info on Kazaka.
Oh, he's saying if we say it's a person, Kazarka is already in school.
짧은 얘기지만 여러분께
Wait, what? Oh, like how old they are? Okay,
It's been in the
okay, I
game for so
see.
long.
이제 뭐 정리를
Kazaka's
해보자면
old.
세렌디아 리마스터는 조르
Oh,
Growing.
don't say Kazarka.
세렌디아에서 칼피온
What?
북부까지
What? The NA
And
pronunciation.
we find with the
Kazarka.
Serenity remaster, we'll be able to go into Kazarka's story as well.
Oh, okay.
크자카의 이야기가 짧게 추가될 계획입니다.
Yeah, because I think for a lot of people, like
검은 사막의 뭐 아토르
where
So like
Kazaka's come from is still quite shrouded in mystery.
So there will be both like old parts of the story remastered and then new
Yeah.
parts of the story like added.
Okay, cool.
You say Zarka, the K is silent.
I think like one of the coolest cutscenes is like Eleza and Kazaka. I think a lot of people even that don't do quests that much know that.
It's like people that say Olivia instead of Olvia.
1년 좀 넘은 것 의지를 가지고 좀 뭔가 여러분들이 원하는 거에
Mentioned,
사실 뭐 효율적이진 않지만 그거는 저희가 해야 될
He's
일이고
mentioned
Okay.
how it's already been a year since
문제가
they've
사실은 이제
kind of been cooking the Surrender Remastered and like
Oh,
how
nice.
오늘 이 자리에서
bring everything together, like not just forgetting the old stuff, but
Yeah.
adding new stuff. It's all important.
Okay.
Everything's very important. Like everything's.
더 검은 사막 세계에 잘 몰입하실 수 있도록 스토리도 잘 점차 발전해 나가겠습니다.
He wants to. It's something that's very meaningful to all around to Black Desert, basically.
Right.
이제 뭔가 여러분들이 모험하는
No, it's the
And we hope to make
the
the
reason you
storyline
are spammed is
develop
because the
it more
content
and,
isn't enjoyable.
make
That's
it
the
as immersive as
problem.
possible for everyone.
Okay.
It's not done well enough, which is why revamping is fine.
Elezra's story,
스토리를
first chapter.
기대해 주셔도 좋을 것 같고
Final stage of her story is set to take place in the demonic
Oh, and the
realm.
final stage of her story is set to set
Any
in the
hash
demonic realm.
mains?
Oh,
Yes.
I think this is what people are calling a demonic realm. That, like, I think it was announced
칼페온이 이제
Northern Valencia.
ages and ages and ages ago. It was hinted. I think people have
Yeah.
been talking about it quite a bit.
Oh, Jesus. He's been talking a lot about changes, and a lot of things have changes.
못다 했던 이야기들을 쭉 나열을 하다 보니까 어떤 면에 있어서는 꼭 이런 얘기까지 계속 다 해야 되나라고
I was
하는
just thinking about like
것도
not just talking about like
있지만
what's happened before, what's gonna
I
happen
don't
in
know.
the future.
No, it's
Things
supposed to be
in the right
demon
direction.
realm. I don't know
Or
if that
Black
sounds like a
Desert.
jungle to me, but
부탁드리겠고
it's Northern Valencia, so
요 이야기로 한숨은 이제 큰 한숨을
it's like
like-
above sulfur mine.
He really wanted to take this opportunity to really go
Supposed
into
to be.
depth and really talk about everything, like that we're planning, why we're planning it.
A Winter Region Part 2
reason
would be
behind it as
goated,
well.
but we
Yeah.
won't
One
get
by
that.
one.
Okay.
잠시 조금
네.
물 한 모금만 마시고
네.
얘기해요.
And like our 2024 patch notes, the changes,
Yeah.
that wraps us up.
Okay.
So, okay, patch notes are done, so maybe class and
I
Land of
think,
the Morning
I
Light
think
Part
Jay
2.
needs a little break.
Okay, yeah.
It's time. Hajun is announcing it's time for the bathroom breaks, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, there's going to be a break, so I can run another fat ad and then.
Oh, he's asking, should we continue or should we rest a bit?
잠시만 쉬는 시간에
Oh,
Or maybe not.
Jay's like, please, I need water.
he's been up there for quite a while.
Please say yes.
Okay, I don't know how long this break is going to be for.
Yes, I think a small 10-minute break. Yes,
10 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to run a
and I think
big
this
ad.
is your chance, chat,
Jack, go get a drink. Go
Get
get
some
some
Yeah.
snacks, coffee.
and I
Yeah.
think we'll also.
I'll run an ad, so those of you that don't have a sub and get hit with ads, I'll run a big ad now so that you don't get the ads during the rest of the Calpheon Bowl. It should cover the rest of the Calpheon Bowl, but this is a long Calpheon Bowl, an hour and 42 minutes, and they still have a lot to talk about, I guess. So I'll also be right back, and then we can talk about what we've already seen so far. So
Wait, there's more. We
We're getting to Endlave's eyebrows later.
yeah,
Yes,
the
yes.
eyebrows.
We need some support in chat, of course, to make it happen.
No. No.
What do you mean?
Okay, so we're going to be away for just a little bit, chat. So we hope you enjoy just a little bit of
Tunes.
the music. Jay just got out his guitar. I'm joking. Yes, we'll be right back, chat. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you very soon. Thank you very much for listening so far. Okay, see you soon.
See you
Bye.
soon.
nose, man. All right, so I'll turn this off just for a second. Obviously, we have 10 minutes. Let's see who's hanging out in the manor. We got Zerthus here, the Corsair. This is Levy with his Mewa. AU with a Renger with a Halloween chair, clapping a whole lot. And then we got Solar here. Very interesting looking character there, Solar. And then we got, this is Rauni. What character are you on, Rauni? Is that like a, that hat is probably like Wusa, or maybe it's, I don't know what character that is. Serendia 3. You said Randy is me? Oh, sorry. Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's Randy. Sorry. Look, when I look at it though, look at it. All I see is that. So you know what I mean? Okay, sorry. This is Solar. That's a lot of piercings. Okay, says a lot about the person, just saying. And then Windy is here just chilling. He looks really That is actually what I look at your face whenever, like, this is what Windy looks like IRL whenever someone gets an enhancement. And he's just like, the veins stop popping out, and then he just has to type carried. And then we got Rose here on Zamusa. Dude, this is wait, what the fuck happened? I shouldn't be able to see this. Okay, interesting. So this is Orca's future guild manor, by the way. Oh shit, well, that means I have to go do indoor shit. I just have this for house bus, man. I'm just fuck. Okay. So this is Serendia 3 on EU if you guys want to hang out, by the way. A round table. Yeah, we definitely need to add some more RP elements. Now that this is 100% going to be the future Orca guild mansion. Check market for what? Registration queue. Is this going to be Pen Crescents? Yeah. I was too late to sell my Mark of Shadows. Devastating. I sold my black shards though. Wait, it's not that. It's item part. I don't know why I thought it was on there. Consumables, item parts. To be fair, still tons of orders on the black shards, so people are not quite ready to sell their liquidated assets enough. Are BMCs cracked as well? So Darkseeker's Retreat, by the way, could become really big money if... Yeah, look at that. I mean, if this goes up a lot, like, it's going to be big money for Darkseekers. Okay, Hostile is now chilling with us. Welcome, Hostile. Why are they out? Because of the need for magical shards. You need magical shards to craft... you need magical shards to craft... Aren't you on my friends list, Azu? You need magical shards to craft the shit for the guaranteed pen upgrades. And now we're getting another pen accessory, so... I could just rip up everything I have here and just make a maze, and we can have orca maze parties. Did you get in already, Azu? Yeah, you did. Okay. Are you still expecting Jay apologies? Yeah, he didn't really he did do his bowing thing, but he didn't really apologize. I guess he felt like he apologized enough in the late night talks. Maybe he decided he wasn't going to apologize for the Calpheon Bowl. Oh, that's true. Windy points out a very good point. He knows that global people are watching the Calpheon Ball, and of course he would never apologize to us. That's so real, dude. That hits so real. Let's get a picture of everyone during the Heidel Ball. Do, 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 do. Come in, friends. Come in. Join us. Join us. I open the doors to you and join us. Why isn't it snowing? Yeah, where is the snow? Other than Mountain of Eternal Winter, where there's obviously snow. Damn, look at all the dudes. So many hot people in one spot. I'm excited for some stuff. Let's... Yeah. Why you sat there? I don't know. You're like crouching on this. I don't know. Can I crouch on this? Sit on this? There you go. All right.
보도록 하겠습니다.
We're back.
네. 지금까지는 제가 이제
I think Altar of Blood Black Shrine for me is the number one.
이제 새로운 것에
With
대해서
our stream, we're just a
말씀을
little
드리겠습니다.
behind there.
Our
Okay.
stream is,
Whisper me
Now,
again, Novi.
이제
Jay's
아침의
mentioned that we've
나라에서
gone over all the changes,
Yeah.
in our 2024 patch notes.
Okay.
and it's time for the new stuff.
Right. New stuff, chat. New stuff.
What have we been cooking?
Land of the Morning Light.
2024년에
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Lommel Part 2.
And he's asking, he hopes that everyone has remembers
Still-
their promise to reunite with Dulce for the Land of the Morning Light. Yeah.
No, please, I
Some
beg.
Fond memories of Nampo Village.
Not Dulce.
네, 지금 보고 계신 데모는 아침의 나라 서울에
Our next
I miss
region
Lando.
is Land of the Morning Light, Seoul.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Not
look at
Pyongyang?
that. So this region is inspired by the main royal palace of the Joseon dynasty. Both houses and even mountains will be crafted with historical accuracy. We hope to provide adventurers.
We're getting a little ahead. Don't worry.
We're getting a little ahead.
It's fine. Oh, I think our feed is having a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're sorry if you see that on your end.
안쪽을 좀 보여드리고 싶은데 그건 다음에 또 이제 보여드리고
Okay. Historical accuracy.
I mean, it could be cool. Like, I just want a reason to be there. You know what I mean? Like, give us content that makes us want to be there.
And,
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Sorry, I think we're skipping a little video quality-wise.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, just as long as there's, like, a reason to be there.
분들한테는 좀 익숙하고
Okay.
It's just the beauty that we want to.
좀 멋있는 비주얼을 보여드리기 위해서
Yeah, we hope
다해서
to
준비를
provide
해서
an
또
unforgettable
이제 서울을
experience
무대로
with the
한
visuals
뮤지컬
here, like as you can
콘서트를
see.
준비하고 있습니다. 되게 새롭고
Something
매력적이고
new as well.
Yeah.
동해도 편과는 완전 다른
We're doing our best to make
새로운 우도
something amazing.
Yeah, and we're gearing up for an exciting story set in Seoul.
I don't care about the
Not to
story so much, but
mention new and engaging NPCs.
new class?
And new bosses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
not just
Damn, looks.
a couple.
Oh.
I
but it
can
looks like
fix
we'll
her.
probably
I
have
can.
around 8.
I can fix her. I can fix her.
Let me see. All I see
Okay.
is 2 bosses up there right now.
Oh, right.
Yes.
자매가 등장한 이야기들이
at least two.
많은데
There's at least 2.
Wendy, you're like over the button, dude. Like uninstall.
김지훈 감독의 영화로도
No, they look pretty cool actually.
저희 아트실에서 이 장화 홍련을 좀 저희
장화
스타일로
홍련?
매력적으로 재해석해 주신 것 같습니다. 이 매력적인 보스들과
It's a classic tale of the Korean like folklore, like tale of 2
아침의 나라
sisters.
서울은
Okay.
검은 사당
And our art department has put our like their own spin on this.
Any Vine Mom
right,
mains?
depiction.
Mm.
The Black Shrine of this new region will be for
Normal
guilds,
Land of the
guys.
Morning Light is like the Black
Guild Black Shrine.
is like personal.
Right.
Then Landmark Soul will be for guilds, the Black Shrine.
Let's fucking go.
Co-op.
Mm.
Guild content.
So you'll be joining your guild members to fight these bosses.
Okay.
또 이제 우드머리를 공략할 때 원래 클래스가 들고 있던 무기 대신에 좀 특이한 것도 한번 그 개발을 하고
Yes, dude. Like
There are no
that's
like
what we want.
requirements,
Yes, dude.
But
Okay,
you can help out your
exciting.
guild members, and
Alright,
since you're
Let them
fighting
cook.
essentially with your like
보상도 이제 좀 궁금해하실 것
we're-
같은데 보상도 당연히 굉장히 새롭고 매력적인 거 준비하고 있고
oh, and we're like preparing like gimmicks such as using like a Korean crossbow instead of just like your like a mechanic, special mechanics like using a Korean crossbow instead of your normal class weapon, like altering it up. So instead of
그래서 이제 확장하는
mix, kind of like giving these kind of flavors
당연히
for
이제 길드
fighting these
레이더로만 얻을 수
and
있는
facing
건
these
아니고
bosses.
이게 나오게 되면
I see.
What you mean, dude? I fucking own a Black Shrine. Fallen God weapons. Oh
like
my
audio
god. Oh my god. They're cooking.
마지막으로 이제
Apologize.
아침의
Right,
나라가
okay.
나오면
So yeah.
아침의 나라
Yes.
나왔을 때
Um,
많은 분들이
So
then-
also mentioned as well that there is
Why
going
am
to
I getting
be
double audio? You guys getting
a
that?
step above
홍길동 같은
the pen
클래스 매달
Black Star weapons, and they're going to be like a fallen god tier. So it's going to be pretty interesting, as well as these different items and parts are going to be
New
obtained
class as well.
사의 후예
from
Bro, they're
these,
going
like,
too fast.
previously
Oh,
mentioned
it's
guild
male.
raids and other means as
It's
well.
male. It's
New
Korean
class
male.
as well.
So almost female, but male.
Oh, yes. So there
Yes.
will also be a new class, and I think we have here
Everyone at Windy.
a cool
Oh.
design,
He's a dole wielder
right?
who uses a
Sword and a
pipe.
Okay.
And his-
My
his,
man
uh,
is
male-
Gandalf.
Sword pipe. class.
Ah, it's actually like a smoking pipe. I thought it was like a flute.
and we hope to have an engaging story and some very action-packed moves that really belay the Korean inspiration of this class.
So yes, that will be with Soul. So
with
yes.
Land of the One and
Light
Red
Soul.
Soul.
Yeah.
Oh, I think a message for console adventures worldwide.
Right.
항상 이제 콘솔 모험가분들이 기다리고 있던 게
Okay, so many adventurers who play on console are also watching right now. And we're aiming to showcase next gen by next summer.
차세대 버전의
We'll be
그렇게 되면
we're holding on. Hold,
PS6 leaked.
It's just
그리고 또 이제 콘솔
Yeah.
모험가
Now,
there we go.
There
So
we go.
there you go. You heard it
T-
first
perfect
from
timing.
Jay.
바로 이제 월드 우드머리
And that's our goal right now to
Yes.
get this ready for
That
Black Desert
is the
console.
current plan.
God, look how good it looks in my
And it's something
manner.
that a lot of adventurers have been asking for.
Yeah.
Oh, and the
Okay.
World Boss Vel, the console.
Ah, yes.
And it's not something that's possible
Vel new content?
목표가 될 수 있는
until the optimization is
필요할 것
improved.
같아서 그래서 이제 콘솔 모험가
But instead of just making our adventures wait,
기본으로 그냥 다 드리겠습니다.
Taking all the screenshots quickly.
oh, I think we've lost some audio. Sorry.
배려심장과 함께 이제 또
And for our
컨텐츠도
console adventures,
저희가 이제
we'll be
이번
giving everyone a Vel's heart to all our console adventures.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
콘솔 모험가
That must be nice.
올 겨울에 좀 새로운
We're getting some, I think,
도전적인 요소가 돼서 재밌는 모험 이어가셨으면 좋겠습니다.
drops. Sorry.
그리고 이제 다음으로는 이제 북미
And also, the Elvia monsters in Calpheon will be added to console as well this winter.
Okay.
To NA adventurers.
Console
R-
control to
R-
the Elvia.
And next, North
Uh,
America, to our North American adventures.
at last year's ball in LA,
서부의 핀 차이가
various updates were shared.
플레이하기 어려움이 있으시다고 해가지고
Oh, they are gonna move NA server.
One of them involved relocating the North American server to the central region.
중부 서버를
Due to the ping difference between the two.
Yeah.
Yes.
북미 모험가 여러분들께서는
And
연구소에서
tests for the NA central server were set up, conducted shortly after. But during the tests, we concluded that there was no significant
북미
difference.
서버에
But we continued to search for solutions, considering various perspectives.
여기까지 제가
And whilst hosting the World Nordwar event, we seem to have found some improvements. So first,
물론 이제 지금
we plan to take another look at the NA central server using the global lab.
변화하겠다에 몇 가지
The
예시들이고
North American central server will be open for global lab.
또 있을 것 같아요.
More detailed information will be available with tomorrow's notice, and more comprehensive test is planned. for
Rip
January.
Australians.
Okay.
And Jay's just saying that that was it for the 2024 patch notes.
제가 이제 겨울 의상을 좀 보여드릴
Oh, I think
건데요.
we're losing some audio. Apologize.
같이 좀 허준님께서 진행.
New winter outfits and ball gifts. Wait,
Oh,
there's no
since
Clash
we've gone through
trailer?
the
Like
updates,
what?
Time for
올라가야죠.
the gifts,
Okay.
rewards,
어.
So that's the 2024 patch note.
and like we'd like to introduce a new winter outfit and ball
Yeah.
gifts with.
They're doing central servers.
네, 준비를 해 주셨습니다.
Worst ping for
이사님께서
Australians.
지난번에 그 심야 때 뭐 얘기를 하셨는데 겨울 의상에 대해서 일단은
They
뭐
dropped all the
알죠?
big content and literally didn't even expand on it.
We're just thanking Jahi for
Fallen God
going over so much
weapons,
and,
Guild Black Shrine bosses, new class, and they just like literally had a slide and that was it.
영상으로 준비했거든요.
winter outfit time.
Amazing.
일단 옆에서 한번 보겠습니다.
We're very far behind from the stream.
And we mentioned like in the last late night talk session that outfits for the end of January.
Yeah. I think now let's take a look at the winter outfit we've been preparing.
Yeah, true Angel, true. Bit concerning. Shy only outfit. Oh no, why is there an outfit showing off Shy's legs? Wait, the male outfit is goated. What the fuck? That's so much better than the female one. What the fuck? Why is the male one like 10 times? Why they always get better outfits?
아, 겨울 느낌 물씬 나네요.
Okay,
네.
welcome back.
12월
So,
느낌, 겨울의 느낌 물씬 풍기는데,
this outfit-
네. 근데 사실 크리스마스가 지금 곧 눈앞이잖아요.
Santa
Bro,
Bella.
it's supposed to be cold, man. Where like the Oblivion outfit was awesome.
아, 바로 다음 주에 나오는
You can really feel the December vibe with this outfit.
Yeah,
And
festive vibe.
December 20,
또 있어요.
next
Okay.
week,
Next maintenance.
So next
next
week,
maintenance.
Oh, okay. Well, still showing
Female
off the legs,
classes.
but I guess they have to do that for their
Another
Coomers.
version available as well, which will be
Okay.
available January 10th.
생각이 듭니다.
So after Christmas.
우리 전 세계
Okay,
Two versions.
two versions. Ah, nice.
선물 소개해 주셔야죠.
So for everyone that's been
아까 저
waiting excited for their Christmas new look, it's time.
Yeah.
Well, it's time
Of
after
course,
Christmas,
it's,
but yeah.
if it's a ball, there has to be rewards.
Of course. Of course.
Who's ready to group enhance, by the way? Nobody enhance
Time.
anything.
I
Let's
see
do
all
some group
the
enhancing if you guys have the
time.
same thing. I want to click Pen Fallen God. Just kidding. I have Ted only because I suck.
2024년을 맞이해서 크론석 2024.
Ted click, that is.
So let's special login rewards.
Also begin.
Yeah.
From tomorrow.
그런석
From
2024.
tomorrow.
As you can see on the screen,
There's
you
got
can
to be a
get
trailer for this new class, by the way. How can they not have a trailer?
and 20 dim origin of dark hunger
Let's go.
with the special login rewards.
Okay.
네네네.
So that's pretty big.
There's still,
좀 150개.
But wait,
but wait.
There's more.
there's more.
2J hammers.
also the
2J
coupon.
hammers.
So you can get 2,000 cron stones, 150 advice of Valks,
Okay.
2 J special box, and 1 2023 choose your 2023 outfit box.
Okay. Oh, nice. The options are pretty awesome.
Oh, I think people are.
같이
I think
준비했어요.
they're choosing.
같이 보시죠.
Oh, they're asking what's missing.
Yeah.
What's missing? Hammer? Hammer?
Actually, chat, I think
Chat,
there's
what's
an
missing?
emoji.
There's
an
an
emoji.
emoji.
Yeah.
We have an emoji on our channel,
Oh,
chat.
let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
Let's take a look.
Accessory hammer, maybe? Yeah, maybe.
내 망치는 뭐든 해결하지.
What the fuck is going on, dude? Introducing your K-pops. Wait, what the fuck? Bro, what? What is going on? Why are they doing more about the hammer than the new class? What the fuck?
망치가 등장을 했는데 아니 선물 주라고 했더니
Yo, this is a jam.
실물 망치를 제2의 망치를 이렇게까지 화려하게 줄 것까지는 없잖아요.
네, 그 망치도 드릴 건데.
Okay.
It's not the hammers we were expecting.
Yeah. Not quite the hammers we were expecting. They got to kind of rework these hammers.
Yeah.
They look a
Oh,
bit
wait,
different.
hang on. Class trailer?
Oh, we're looking at the.
Enjoy.
얼마나 지났을까?
Wait. Female new class?
에너지는 질량과
I'm so sorry, Wendy. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
그게 이 세상의 법칙이야.
I'm so sorry, Wendy.
수호자들. 이 근처가 맞네. 덤벼!
And they have a new trailer for it. Oh my god. It's gonna have super armor heal, protected area, forward guard grab,
카리브리의 문.
forward guard block, sorry.
이제
Super armor
집으로
block.
돌아가는 거야.
tons of damage. Incredibly tanky on DR. Wait. Hold. What's going on? I wish I knew what she was saying. What the fuck is going on?
황금이 연속됐어. 설마
Wait, awakening weapon is like dual hammer? Okay. Giant hammer. The hammers just combine. Oh my god, the mobility. Okay. That looks AIDS to track.
왕의 물로 이뤄진 결계인가?
Guardian with, but with like fucking disappearing, reappearing tech.
해냈어. 돌아가는 거야. 집으로. 사람은 꿈이 후회로 바뀔 때 비로소 늙는 법이라고.
I can't believe they have a trailer for that and not the actual male class.
난 아직 젊고 예쁘잖아.
Scholar.
Okay.
And we're back.
And we're back.
여러분, 검은
lot of
사막의
hammers.
There's a lot of hammers.
신규 클래스 스칼라를 소개해드립니다.
So this is Scholar.
Black Desert's 27th class.
스칼라는
Female class before another male
Scholar
class.
is the 27th class to come to Black Desert.
16년, 7년 정도 되니까 이제 나이가
And
꽤
Scholar
많죠. 그래서 뭔가 여러분
Was born around the Elonian year of 210,
알로스보다도 문화인 셈입니다.
which makes her older than Igor Bartali and
Wait,
Alustin.
it's like Sage.
검사 대륙을 뒤덮은 이제 불치병인 검은 죽음에 감염이 됐습니다. 그래서 이제 저명한
Scholar
학자였던
caught the
스칼라는
Black Death
스스로의 병을
around
치료했을
the year
거라고 이제 자신만만 했지만
235.
이 무시무시한 역병으로부터
She was a renowned
방법을
physicist
찾지
and
못했습니다.
alchemist.
그리고 이제 좌절에 빠지게 되는데요. 스칼라의 이런 삶은
But she was
20세기
unable to find a cure for
한국의
the-
시인
Right.
Wendy's been
Black
begging for a
Death.
male class
Okay.
for so long.
시한부 선고를 받은
to find a
삶에서
new hope.
회의적이고 관념적인 창작의 혼을 불태웠던 이제 그와는 달리 스칼라는 검은 사막 대륙에서 벗어나
I won't get ahead of
다른
this, Jack.
세계로 넘어가서 희망을 찾기를 합니다.
So like she basically like
스칼라는 이제
to
이런
escape this fate,
끝에
she
제한적으로
decided to cross over to another
중력을
world
다룰 수
outside of
있는
the Black
힘을 얻게
Desert.
되고
Right.
그 힘으로 스스로의 시간을
And
가듬으로써
then, after a
정의
perilous
진영을 멈출 수 있게
adventure,
됐습니다.
she gains the
그리고 이제
ability
다시
to
고향으로
control
뭐
gravity
어떤 일이 있었는지는 게임 스토리를 통해서
and confining
자세히
herself to
이제
time
살펴봐 주시면
itself.
감사하겠습니다.
She
이렇게
defeats
이제
the illness
힘을
and
얻은
returns
스칼라가
home.
100% it has super armor heals.
더 자유롭게 다룰 수 있게 되는데 천재 물리학자였던 만큼 망치의 무게를 가볍게
The
해서
power enhances
자기가
her
가진
handling
권력보다
of
훨씬 더
hammers.
멀리 던질 수 있게
She once
된다거나
used for
아니면
alchemy.
반대로 순간적으로 망치를 무겁게 해서 강력한 파괴력을 이끌어내기도 합니다. 그리고 이 힘은
Not only
스칼라의
can she
신체에
throw them much
적용돼서
further, but she can
Right.
even
아무리
change their
높은
mass
곳에서
to
떨어져도 낙하피해
weight.
받지 않고요.
due to her understanding
순간적으로
of gravity.
중력핵을 설치해서 수평으로 혹은 수직으로
And her vast
자유롭게
knowledge
이동할 수
also
있습니다.
means that she
또
doesn't
높이
take
도약해서
fall
망치로 찍어 누를
damage.
때 점프에
The higher the hammer goes, the
피해를 줄
higher
수
the
있습니다.
damage is
이런
inflicted.
특징으로 인해 이제 학구적인 외형에서는
What the
이제
fuck?
상상할 수 없는 좀 묵직하고
That's gonna be so
느낌을
decent.
느끼실 수 있을 거고요. 실제 이제 액션이
Like contrary to her kind of like scholarly
전투 영상
appearance, her
먼저 보고
actions are
Yeah.
very
Literally, you need
I
a tier
guess,
10 Pegasus then. You just
weighty
like
and strong.
fly to a really high point and just like
Okay,
yeet
be
yourself
right back,
off.
chat.
They even have a combat video, but nothing for the male class. I love it. Accurate FPS. The music kind of slaps though. Yeah, AU already reserved the name Hammers. Nice. Here comes the ult. There's no way that shit doesn't desync half the time, though. Please try again in a moment. Okay.
Yo.
that was even more hammering than I expected.
Yo.
Yo.
Did you see that 200% at the end?
감사합니다.
Okay.
스칼라는 이제 물리학자면서 연금술사라고 이제
Laughing.
말씀드렸었는데
Tell us more.
이프트
Scholar's
컨셉을
design and
보시면은
concept revolves around
전투
alchemy.
연출 컨셉이 약간 연금술 쪽에 가깝습니다.
She attacks
그래서
enemies
당대 모든
by
연금술사들의
transmuting
꿈이었던
any metal
금속을
into gold.
황금으로
Basically
치환하는
like
것을
the
이제 해내게 됩니다.
dream of
땅
alchemists,
속에 있는
right?
원소를
That was like
더
their
강력해진
goal.
중력의 힘으로 이끌어내서
And
금으로
the scholar
치환해서
uses two
이제
hammers
적을 공격하는데
and
이
a
금으로
sledgehammer.
황금을 연성하는 걸 제가 조금 찾아봤는데 현대 기술로도 납을 금으로
She's
바꾸는 게
he's talking
가능하더라고요.
about like how
근데 이제
they looked
다만
into if it was possible to turn
비용적
gold
수지
into
타산이 맞지 않아서
metal
아무도
into
안 하고
gold
있을
and
뿐이라고 하는데
Right.
아무튼 이런 사실 황금을 만든다는 그런 재밌는 상상을 게임적으로 좀 풀어봤습니다.
took this kind of
그리고
like
이제
concept
영상을
and bring it
보시면은
life in the
아마 특이한
game
점
mode,
하나를
game
보셨을 거예요. 다들 그 부분에서 이제 반응이 있으셨는데 스칼라는 두 개의 망치와 양손 망치를
scholar
함께
uses two
사용합니다.
hammers and a sledgehammer.
네, 스칼라는 각성 개념이
And
없고
instead of
개방을
awakening,
통해서
these
각성
weapon
기술에
skills
해당하는
are
여러
used by
기술을 함께
ascension.
사용을 합니다. 예, 개방 무기는 두 개의
And her ascension
망치를
weapon
하나로
is
합친
a sledgehammer
양손
after
망치고요.
fusing her two hammers
외형적인 이제
together.
부분을 보면은
So people might be
약간
more
괴짜 같은 면모를 지닌
remember
학자를
like
표현하기
Archer and
위해서
how his skill sets
르네상스
work.
시대의 학자들이 이제 초상화를
Wait, is
연구하는
Enlave
Yes,
confirming
that
it
the
starts
two
with
gravity
Awakening?
cores and the
모티브로 좀
hammers
외형을
are fused into
디자인해봤고요.
one.
이제 학문을
And her
탐구해서
outfit is
신의
inspired
영역으로
by
한 걸음
scholars
나아간
of the
인간이
Renaissance
느꼈을 이제
era.
광위를 표현하기
Does she
위해서
did he just throw that out there like it was confirmed or not? Like,
사용이 됐습니다.
Adventurers who might not know what
여기까지 이제
ascension
신규
is
클래스
kind of a
스칼라였습니다.
different route, yes.
감사합니다.
Similar to Archer.
망치가
People
뭐
understand how
바로잡다
Archer
하면
works will have a
can-
more of an idea how
You can meet
Scholar
Scholar
will work.
tomorrow.
so
on
it
the
starts with
Global Lab.
Awakening though, no succession.
Oh,
Yes.
Tomorrow, December.
Oh, you can play it tomorrow in the Global Lab. Wow.
쌍망치 클래스는 언제 만나볼 수 있는 건가요?
And then they're about to announce, I think.
바로 하실 수
Oh,
있고요.
tomorrow on the Global Lab.
바로요?
그리고 12월 20일
Yeah, I don't know. It could have been a dewoof.
Next
And
weekend,
she will-
December 20th,
It's like Archer,
Okay,
Tanny.
so
Yeah.
you can be a Scholar
Worldwide.
main.
worldwide.
Worldwide.
Live
December
release
20th.
next week.
I've
Okay.
been a Scholar main since
네, 맞습니다. 전 세계 동시 주
since 2015.
Tomorrow.
Since now,
제가 사실은 전승매화를 그저께 했거든요. 그분 바로 또 졸업하러 도전을 해볼 수 있겠다라는 생각이 드니까 굉장히 기분이 좋습니다. 야.
대신 이제 콘솔은 아까 말씀드렸다시피 그 업데이트 먼저 하고
네.
Console be
it
updated.
will be
Console's
updated
down
every
so
day.
bad. Oh, oh
Yeah.
my god.
Jaeho,
네.
oops.
저희가
For
이제
understanding.
말의 시작점이
Yeah.
아니 왜 선물에 망치는 없나요? 요구에서 시작이 됐잖아요.
Oh, we started with the hammers as gifts.
Yeah.
We ended up with a class with hammers.
Yeah.
Where are the
Where the
Jay's hammer.
hammers.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
Jay's hammer remote, let's go.
저희가 이제
It's time.
칼편전에 사전 이벤트로 망치를 하나 드렸는데
It's time,
Chat,
chat.
we need to hear you.
We did give one right before the ball.
Yeah.
두 개
With
더
the-
드리겠습니다.
Oh, true.
And since she has 2 hammers, it's time for 2 Jay's hammers.
Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah, I already leaked that.
Time.
Big brain,
It's
2
time.
hammers.
두 개만 주는 거 아니까.
Okay.
예,
Two Jay's hammers, cronies.
감사합니다.
Let's go.
박수 한 번만 주시면 안 되겠습니까? 네.
Big.
네.
So
그리고
here we have all the rewards, and
Yeah.
the hammers are 2 times.
Uh-huh.
망치가 두 개잖아요.
네.
Oh,
그러면은
since there's 2 hammers.
다른 것도
Yeah.
I think we need to
그래서
double,
Double
all
the rewards. Ah, that makes sense.
So you get 4,000
Let's
crowns.
go.
Okay.
Two
Because
times
there's
advice
2
of
hammers,
what,
we need to make the
150.
rest 2. True. That makes
2
sense.
times J's, 4 J special
It
boxes.
wouldn't have made sense otherwise, but now it does.
아까 제가 망치가 안
And
보여가지고
2 outfit boxes.
그것 때문에 사실은 안 짚고 넘어간 게 하나가 있는데
Ah, those X2s look so like pleasing. I don't know why.
특별해 보여.
So there's 2 hammers, and the other ones look lonely, so we'll give the other ones friends as well.
사랑해주셨던
And with the outfit box, you
yes.
can choose between the Tabek outfit,
Ooh.
the Yorom summer outfit, and
I want my money back for my Tebek
Halloween,
outfit then.
Wonderland outfit.
Yeah, and there was like a summer
Reaper-
one that I forgot the name of. I think it was a bit further up. Ah, the lovely bloom.
That one.
Oh,
I remember it for the wine glass.
하시면
There'll be a code soon, Hale. Be patient. It is
Okay.
coming.
마지막으로 이제
Just like my Tep Fallen God
And
click.
we're also gonna give you a weapon exchange coupon box. And
I already have-
because
I
you
have,
might
like,
two
millions of
offsets,
those
You're
things.
gonna get a sub weapon exchange coupon on top.
Let's go.
nice.
추가로 다 드리겠습니다.
I mean, we have a tag
Oh,
event going on right
And
now,
a
but still.
another season, season access coupon.
Oh.
Okay.
Another season, or
즐기시는 분들이 굉장히 많았잖아요. 근데 시즌
Hold up, nuts.
해보고 싶은데라고 하시는 분들한테는 정말 좋은 선물이 될 것 같다라는 생각이 듭니다.
for everyone who wants to do the season again,
Okay.
it's time.
I see.
I think new class, new season.
I see, I see.
And
Okay.
obviously all the rewards, and we have the code for you.
Okay. Who'd have guessed?
2023 with Calpheon.
True.
There you go.
I would never guess
2023 with
No,
Calpheon is your
never would
code.
I'm glad I was told that.
아 어쨌든 뭐 정말 2023년 굉장히 다사다난했던 한 해였다.
But we love the rewards.
That's your copy
Chat, what are you
pasta.
going to do with it?
없었다라고 해도
What are you going for?
아니지만
What are we tapping?
이렇게 한 해를 마무리하면서 정말
Can't use.
그리고 내년의 계획까지
Yeah, you'll have to wait. It won't let you use it right
Someone in
away.
chat's gonna get 2 Pemblexes.
Oh, really?
I think Jay has
One person in the world.
closing mint.
Okay.
있었던 한 해인 것 같습니다.
So it seems like it's time, I believe, for us to say goodbye.
How
Just right
can
now.
they tease Fallen God weapons and